Bang bang badang ding dang diggy diggy digging bang badang ding ding oh bang badang ding dang diggy diggy digging bang badang ding ding yes black to black 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 look there's no need to worry and no need to fret if you think we was finished we ain't done yet this is the platform where you can get informative topic with real intellect play talk good manners raise the antennas Andre and Karen that's host the vibe Facebook Spotify and Instagram you could also catch me on the YouTube live with positive content back to back I'm inviting all people to black yes no be power is black to black and everybody invited so share it and like it for we all are united and black to black yes no be power is black to black and everybody invited so share it and like it for we all are united and black to black yes this is your mortal immortal inviting each and everyone to log on to all streaming platform to black with your host Andre and Karen so subscribe share like and comment and come along let me enjoy the vibes diggy diggy
with greed and they even run by hope your house to spite you. But when God bless you, nobody can blight you. You see the wicked, bad mind and envious. Them set a 21st century Judas. As you start to rise to the top, the why you drop your God to stand in your back. Whoa, whoa. It has some family and so-called friends who wanna see you succeed till the end. About the why you do good in life, but vex when it's better than them. In this rat race, I set a rats with human face. And while we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race, I set a rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Whoa, a young brother rising up, he get a box drain subcontract. They send a youth man to shoot him in the back because he tell them he can't pay no tax. Boy, statistics show the place out of order, rotting from the core like a cancer. Now every youth man is a wannabe monster, so they make up their mind to rock under a number. And while the youth men them gone confused, all these young ladies dressing like they acting a blues. They so forthright and feel they get through till they end up on the hunter's search and rescue, yeah. While the media promote the wrong thing, the guns and the drugs and skin out you something. This lifestyle we start to explore, can't say God is a trinity no more. In this rat race, I set a rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race, I set a rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Destructive and dangerous, the toxic and poisonous. Remember people, there's no time or season for these rodents to hate you without a reason. They never fire, no, they always close. They send people to take your ghost. You see, the mission is to see you dead, cause all they want is to eat your bread. In this rat race, I set a rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, there's only rats running around this place. fighting to find we space. It's only rats run around this place. Whoa. Last verse. Plastic smile, they give we that daily. Wearing a mask, the naked I can't see. So many people with no form of humanity, always preaching love and unity. Greediness now is a part of we culture. Cause as you rise, they attack you like a viper. It has some people with a hand in the pantry, yet still every day they crying, they hungry. Whoa, like some wicked priests and pastor proclaiming they was ordained by the Father. They preaching in the church on Sunday while they contemplating who to destroy Monday. Yeah. Some politicians in the tie and suit to influence the crime and then blame the youth. They keep doing it time and time, cause there's no lack of for white collar crime in this rat race. A set of rats with human face, and as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race, a set of rats with human face, and as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. All in the Senate and the Parliament, in the cities out on the pavement, we dealing with a rat infestation, thieving guns and drugs from in the police station. Even the churches they having a state, keeping the food from the collection plate. These are the rodents who don't help build nothing but believe the word owe them something. This rat race, a set of rats with human face, and as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race.
Greetings, Black to Black.
Black to black, we black for you.
Greetings and salutations. Alafia, kings and queens.
Alafia.
Yes,
Alafia today.
we have a little guest in the house today.
To all the people that consider themselves a god or a goddess, a king or a queen, we greet you like that.
Yes, sir.
Right? Sadly, plenty of we people still see themselves as bitches and niggers and that kind of thing. But, right? But we greeting everybody.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Love in the house.
It's a new calendar here.
Yeah,
People just ask me why they say it, so I don't have to go through all that thing about this is not the new year, I don't have to go through all that because we live under the system.
Yeah.
But I have a way to say it. New calendar year greetings to you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's 2026 according to the Gregorian calendar that we follow. So all the conscious and righteous in this talk. Monday morning when you go in the red house to sign something,
Yeah.
you can't put the year when you feel it is.
No.
You have to put January 2026. So I greet everybody, tell them more life and good health.
Yeah.
You know, it's a real privilege and honor to still be here to doing this. And I really look at the vibes where this wasn't planned. And my two brethren are in Nubian experience. They just happen to be wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
That is a good vibe. But we have a guest in here today that me and Carol was waiting for.
Yeah, but
My brother. Son, good to have you. This is the legendary Jam Mortel Immortel.
yeah.
For them who in the chat.
Yeah.
Because I don't see my mother there already.
The universal griot. Griot. Whatever they want to call it.
Entrepreneur, go.
Entrepreneur.
Son?
So you sing Mortel.
Everything never bad, man.
Welcome back home, brother. Welcome back home. We love to have you. We're glad to have you back in the flesh.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know, 'cause we had you remotely.
Yeah.
We had our two
Cyber.
step, yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody was dealing with the music.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
cyber.
But watch vibes now. We get the man, we meet the man come here the next day after he touched down.
One time.
Yeah.
Straight to the market.
Straight in
Straight to
our
IA, yeah.
And look, there's the first episode
For the new year.
for the
Yeah.
new
Calendar
calendar.
year.
And we start this
Yeah.
from Tenterview to this.
Yes, sir.
Tenterview,
Yeah,
boy.
Tenterview.
from Tenterview to this.
Like, wait, born.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
boy.
11 years.
Wait,
This
born.
is where it is.
Nah,
here.
like more than 11 years, boy.
More than.
Well,
The
I
business
was
is-
outside for
For
11
you
years.
was
Oh, yeah.
And Tenterview was
And
before that.
Tenterview was before that. So
Yeah.
now to come and see it expand now. Yeah, it was supposed to be like
For the
this.
5 years that we know, this year will be 6 years
Mm.
that we doing this, right? We have some experiences, you know.
Yeah.
We have some heavy guests.
Yep.
Yeah.
We learn something, we meet some people, you know. So Mortel is the same. You're back here, you're back in the land.
I'm glad to be here and share eating real food. I finally eating real food.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we know how outside is already everything synthetic. You know, is everything GMO. So coming forward here now to eat organic food, or as they say, so-called organic, because they have organic stuff over there,
yeah.
and it's not organic.
It's organically GMO.
It's organically GMO. I like that. Yes, I.
But yeah,
I like
understand.
that.
For me, I have a problem with if you have to label it organic,
Yeah.
that done a red flag for me already.
Yep.
And gourmet. Don't get tired with gourmet neither too. You know. All them fancy words.
I just think the
same
cell-
GMO.
Correct.
Yeah, same. So others want to know, well, how the vegans just make out now, because there's vegan and they're supposed to be eating organic, but then the fruits are organic, but it has certain codes on the food you can look for and you can get.
Right.
Me, I used to eat what the Jews does eat, because I know the Jews
They've been
ain't
playing
going
that
to
game.
eat what they serving we. So I go to the kosher stores, as they call them,
Yeah.
we're selling kosher food.
Yeah.
So that is where I really feast on majority out there. And when I do get some Trini fruits to come in, because it's hard to come in,
Yeah.
I eat a tanker bean before I come and all.
Yeah.
How long I eat a tanker bean? So, you know,
Get
it's
somebody
just
to
glad
bring
to
that
be
for
here,
you.
man.
Yeah,
Just
man.
glad to be here. Glad to be in the presence of the two gods again.
Yeah, man.
You know, is a, I can't say it's a ashe.
Yeah. A man say he missing you in the chat. Well, boy, those are the man is no longer in the chat, brother. The man is in the class.
No, but he gonna be in the chat next week.
Yeah, he's in
But,
the chat. In the chat live.
Yeah, somebody saying, Sean say, if Squeezy had on a white that she cannot get any hand, I would have sworn it was a shorty.
Belting all them
Belting all them lyrics, nicely composed song, brother. I say, I tell people, I was saying this. I don't know if it's Karen. I was talking with this or my friend. I wonder if these young Trinidad artists and them, who as the wave started die down for them, if they realize that it have a future for them in Calypso.
Well, you see the thing with that now, as I come back now and realizing that we have different genres of music now. And due to we have different genres of music, and this is something I always used to try to promote, me and Baba and Rhythmic Roots, that as an artist, you have a duty. You have a duty to chat constructive and bring high vibrational music, because the youths and them listening to we. So when you come now, and I never like that term, Trinidad.
I myself.
You know?
But that's the only way I can talk that I go understand.
You know, well, that is it. That is again where they're trying to change the narrative, you know, so that they could have time to socially engineer it. So as an artist have a duty. An artist come like a social worker. They have a duty to do that. And why is this Squeezy ranking do? knowing Squeezy over the years and see this transformation with Squeezy, I'm glad. And it has certain other artists who was fighting certain type of music. I see now the jumping over.
Yeah.
So that's what I say.
Because they realizes we had
Got
to
no
go back
choice.
there.
Right. So
You
that's
know,
what I say.
You know?
I wonder if plenty of them, but you see, the problem exists because some of them trying to live the lyrics that they're singing. But if you're smart and you realize what is going on, that same way you could write them bars for that. You could go and write and do a calypso. All in the studio, all your beats at all your women fancy. Look at the response he Squeezy get last year. To the point where people are actually looking to see what he coming with this year. Where he actually he have a release date
Yeah.
and release this song and it gone.
I was anxious to hear where he coming with this year because right here you give me a banger.
Yeah.
So let me see how you will keep it up this year. And he
Yeah.
ain't disappoint
He ain't disappoint at all.
disappoint
You got
at
Chris
all,
nice.
at all, at all. And this is why what other artists take example of, because look, all the time you was singing the bad, it wasn't doing you nothing. But look now, you come in now and you embrace yourself now. You come and you embrace the culture. Because yes, Mortal is a rap so artist, but he's also an artist myself. I would do the dancehall, you know, I would do my hip so, because I can't rap. I'm not doing hip hop. You know, I would do my hip so, and I would do different style. But within it still, it's still cultural in a sense, and I'm still mindful that youths listening to me, people listening. So that is why I always used to call myself an edutainer, not an entertainer. I'm an edutainer because my duty is to educate while I entertaining.
Yeah.
So if more artists could see themselves as an edutainer, then we could talk industry. Now we could talk industry because now we have a song that we will get people to listen to, because I don't say a lot about the industry and the industry. Which industry?
Well, I'm glad you touched on that because just before you reach this evening, King, I sit down listening to Hoppy. There was a clip circulating with Hoppy talking about
Yeah, garbage.
utter garbage.
Let me say that loud and clear,
Right?
Because I would have cut it up. Garbage.
Because here we go on, fireball, touch it. And he had a nice long explanation why he believed, why he agreed with what Hoppy say. And I had to school him and let him know, Bridget, that can't be it, you know, because here why? Hoppy is the son of the radio station that started the soca switch. Right? Which is, I ain't calling it. Them started the soca switch.
The station nobody over now.
Right? Them started, right? So how you could come now and say that dancehall is bigger than soca culturally in this country? If not to push a particular agenda, because the agenda they're trying to push now is to play dancehall in Carnival, right? And real people pushing back against it. Because at the end of the day, that is nonsense, right? To the point where in Jamaica, the Jamaican dancehall artists and them starting to talk about how Trinidad soca penetrating them thing outside there. You understand? With the point now, Carnival starting to get so big in Jamaica that it becoming a soca thing now. You understand? So how you could tell people the music that go on international or go on regional, because it's international, but they keep saying we're not on the chart and we in this and we in that and we in the next, right? Now, surprisingly, it had no topic for tonight. It was just 2026 is the beginning of the year, right? The beginning of 2026. But you come and touch on this, and I said that's something I would have liked for we to talk about tonight, because at the end of the day, these people and them need to concentrate on what's going on here. Now, you have a radio station now, right? That running, we in Carnival, and the same soca switch that you did belong to, you doing the opposite of that now. We are playing everything during Carnival. So if you switch now, if you put on the station now, it have dancehall playing, hip hop playing, everything playing, and soca playing. It balance, I'll game that, right? It balance, but that is the issue that I have with the urban stations. Because all you come into the industry and all you forced that dancehall thing in the 90s. We was going to school.
Yeah.
When that
Remember
happened,
the Maxis?
Maxi dub,
Yeah, Maxi
right?
dub
The parents that hate it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because calypso and calypso soca, same thing, was the genre at the point in time. So coming out to say that dancehall supersedes soca, that is an insult.
Yeah, that is an insult because first night I was listening to Terry Lyons' performance in the opening at the village first night. And Terry Lyons have a song called Calypso. And she's showing you which part, if it wasn't for Calypso, it didn't have no music. Calypso responsible for the reggae. Calypso responsible for all music.
Hip-hop. I hear some older heads talk that.
And I watch that and I listen that. And when you go back, you know, or go forward, because I don't like to say go back. When we go forward into history and you check it out, Nat King Cole and all sing Calypso.
Yeah.
Calypso was...
But calypso
and
with all the
is
genres.
the thing, yeah. So that's why when I see a lot of the artists was doing everything and they're now coming out to embrace, first of all, why are they waiting Carnival to hear Calypso?
Oh, well, yeah, what? Mortel Mendoza now say something in the
Right,
chat
so
here.
I want to go at that.
I the same thing.
Right? So I want to go at that, right?
Yeah,
But
let me read what you say. I honestly wouldn't like to see Trinidad artists switch to Calypso if it means they will now be releasing music once a year when they already cracked the code to creating music that play all year. But who caused that? Who is the reason?
the
Who
same people are them who saying, that's why I have to respond to that, right? Because I do a video this week and I'm surprised to get so much shares and thing, right?
Yeah.
The same people, remember Cat Williams did say on the interview, the only people who are selling the so-called Illuminati in a real
Yeah.
is the people who are feeling it, right? I want to liken that to this year. The only people who trying to tell me that they don't have a soca mafia is the people we feel
Belong to it.
that belong to the soca mafia, right? So let me go into what we know. You telling we that the dancehall bigger thing anything. From his perspective, he's correct. What is his perspective? A DJ and a party promoter.
And a radio station.
Right. As a DJ, I'm very sure he has more dancehall records than soca and calypso combined.
Yeah.
As a party promoter, he has hosted more events that has played them thing. And as a radio station owner, his radio station plays more of those that now. So from that perspective, he's correct. But he's also an idiot. Because as you now say, and I tell them plain, you know, I talk in this talk here, but I would love to have them here. They will never come to have these conversations. They will go places where people
Agree with them.
Not just agree with them, but like they revere them this kind of way, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Like me and you don't have the same kind of intellect to have a discussion, to disagree. Because you know, I always tell people, not because we disagree, I don't like you.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, on that radio station, you're playing more of it. You now say we say this now. You say you're the son of the place that start this switching. And I know that's something I always talk about.
Yeah.
Right? You imagine that, right? You imagine telling a Jamaican that you could only play reggae all day on the radio for a month and a half. Because why dance? One of the things they don't talk about is why dancehall gets so big. Imagine we had a March Parade. What did Jamaican Prime Minister do in I think it's the late 80s? He put a quota.
Yeah.
To get a license, you have to play about 60 or 70%. What happened? That means them same idiots and them who talk there on our podcast, them would have been called Mortel, you don't know new music, boy. Because with 70% to start off, King, with 70%. If we government had the balls to put that kind of quota in place, brother, you need no time to sit down and talk to we here.
Exactly.
You have to be in the studio making music. All the people we know that does make music had to be in a studio making music to fill that quota based on the amount of radio stations we have in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for them because with this new AI technology,
Yeah.
where you could create in a one.
Right? Now,
Sorry for them.
let me tell you why I differ with Sheldon Mendoza here now. I say, continue. You see that code that you see the crack Mendoza? I want them to continue with it. Can you imagine we getting a hard-hitting calypso twice a month from all them
on.
youth men and them?
Twice a month is small.
We just saying now.
Give me a whole month.
We just say, no, I mean, all these so-called Trinidad artists and them. Can you imagine all the ones and them who make it and can you imagine twice a month they releasing a good, well-constructed song
And it
talking
have the
positively.
topics.
That was saying,
They have the topics.
right? Continue that. Don't fall into the trap. All done, as he say, all don't crack the code. Don't fall into that trap. And me and you just always say this here, Karen, because we watch thing with it. Calypso is not in danger. Pan is not in danger. Soca is not in danger. All the indigenous thing that come out now, listen now, you know, the Orisha festival I don't come from Brother David Mohammed come and get a 3-minute talk there. All them youths of them learn a lot in that 3 minutes. Because he explained to them, even though we don't own and run Carnival today, there's no such thing as Carnival without what we ancestors start. Carnival is what them rename it. We know it as Cambole, which is this, Miss Carol has always said, Carnival is a celebration of emancipation. Right? The tie to the religious calendar. I keep saying that it's time for us to move Carnival away from the Roman Catholic calendar.
No, well, Carnival really come about from quite in Kemet.
No, we ain't talking about it from that day. We're talking about what we was doing here,
Right.
which is the Cambole, which is our ancestors thing, playing with
thing.
music and the instruments we invented.
Right.
Right? It was celebrated on August the 1st.
Right. Okay.
For a good few years, but when they realized what was starting to happen, it was fostering unity. You understand? And that's why they started to break it up, and that's why we had the riots and everything, and then they tied into them calendar to move. Because what you do there now, then now you bring it down to only revelry. Remember, it wasn't only revelry to start.
And that's our next thing. We thinking that the gyrating thing and we winding up, we thinking that is part of our culture. No, that is not our culture. Mass wasn't like that. Mass was more creativity. So that whole loose behavior and wine thing, that ain't we thing.
You know that's vex with you?
The Europeans and them that bring that.
That is vex with you?
That was never we thing, because everybody feel Carnival is nakedness and is looseness. No, that had no part. Carnival was all about creativity.
Did it vex with you for talking that the so-called mass men and them today, there's vex with you for saying it have no creativity. But I'm saying to you, right? If the basic construct of a female carnival outfit today starts with a bathing suit. I try to use it. I try to put words in such a way. The basic foundation of a female carnival suit today, and it's getting less and less. Just now we might be able to say bathing suit. Because it could still.
Getting less.
That was saying that. Right. So that was saying that. But what I'm saying is the same people who quote unquote creating that vex with Karen for saying the creativity gone. Because they're calling that creativity. We went as far as to see a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, where somebody show you that they find the costume on Amazon. The exact same costume. You understand? And they come down here, you know what, you know? After you buy into the aspect of the carnival and you push out all the creative people and the workers that would have for that, the benders, the costume makers, all of that, right?
Employment,
And now, you ain't making none of them things here.
Well, all of that again, I just blame the people for that, for allowing that. It's the same thing with politics. Don't blame the government, watch your finger. Because your finger, where you thinking had the power, is that you have to blame, because when you're complaining and then you ain't doing nothing for yourself and you're looking for a handout from a PNM or a UNC and you ain't get it. you can't blame them. Blame your finger. Is your finger is you put them there. So now yellow is the code. Exactly.
But
We
we
have to.
politics though cater for that. Yes, the stream, yes, the sidelined and blacklisted simply for trying to hold a representative accountable.
Well, that is it. And this is the thing now because have a lot of sheeple. You go do it, I go do it, Orisha Lashe will do it. But then now, we is just the minority, the majority will be against we. When we supposed to come now as a unit now and stand up for it now. You know, we go talk. And when one man do so and jump up and say, well, so, then you will see everybody sideline and you alone in the fire. And this is why I say the slaves fall in love with the chains. They fall in love with the bondage.
We're dressing it
and
up.
no matter how much you try to do so now, exactly, and try to dress it up, this is what it is a real, how to say, is a syndrome, is a ism that we have, you know.
I want to respond to Sheldon Mendoza. Any comments here where you say the first part he asked was when does culture start and when does it end? Did the culture of this island only start when our ancestors arrived? What about the original inhabitants? That question really important simply because of where I now come from. I now come from the Success Lavantil Networking Committee annual Igungun Festival. It's an ancestral parade. Funny enough, I see Mendoza brother there, right?
Chin.
Yeah, right? My chief, right, Chief Olodari, was saying, he was asking them, have you ever invited anybody from the First Nation people to this thing, right? Because he's very big on that same thing what Mendoza said. So I have taken part in things with them, actual rituals with them, where, and I love how they respect our culture. So, you know, most people that look like us, if you carry them at Orisha festival, and it's a festival where you might have to see certain things, go, ting. They come, ting, and we invite them to do their things as well, right? Because they say that if a teaches that, once you're not in your homeland, you have to respect the
traditions
of the land that you're in. Why they practicing yours, you know? We ain't talking nothing about assimilation here. You know, I don't agree with that at all. So it's important that how he bring it up there, because chiefs always say that now we have to also acknowledge the people that was here before us, the culture that they had, the name that they call this place, right? And some of the traditions that they have. So Sheldon here, well, in my personal life as a Orisha devotee, based on who is my priest, we do that. And we have a lot of them now doing that, incorporating the First Nations people. Plenty Orisha spaces have good relationships with them. And they would come in and do certain things. And some of the things are them a little similar.
But I know one say is nothing different.
Yeah, some of them a little similar.
Because it's the same nature, it's the same love for the ancestors.
Right.
It's indifferent. It's really indifferent.
So he say nobody stops anybody from creating. They just stop from not getting airplay. So maybe we need to support the alternative platforms. But boy, I don't even want to read that no further and thing because that will upset me. Because I just go back to the face. Face always used to say, we don't need radio, blah, 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 blah. I don't agree with that. But when it comes to us supporting us, oh Lordy.
Is that ism?
It's the hardest thing to get now. But he correct. Like, think about, but again, sometimes it's on the artist, because plenty of them fighting now, as I say, the airplay. But as I remember John did say it, and face. I tell them, all they could talk all that talk day. None all you ain't have no song on YouTube that get 500,000 plays in a day. Why equating that to? At any given time, if 3 radio stations play your song for the day, depends on what 3 stations play that song. And when they played, half a million.
100,000 people.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
But this is the trick now. Back in my time, I think you used to get like about 25 cents or something for airplay, right?
From cut.
Yeah. But this is where this is the dread thing with the DJs. They go hit your, they mightn't hit your verse. They might play like
They ain't gonna play the whole song.
they ain't go play the and wheel it
Yeah.
and wheel it. So you ain't really getting that full shilling that you're supposed to get
So that
because
don't count as a play?
no, you had to play a verse and a chorus.
You
You
serious?
had to play a verse and a chorus to get that. But what the DJs used
So
to
that is
do,
the problem.
that is it.
Nice.
So when I find
Look how
out
we
that
learned something new.
I like, oh, so when them DJs keep pulling up your tune and pulling up your tune,
taking money, food out your mouth.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I read some comments now. There are real comments here. Sheldon say life is evolving, so I really don't care if the music is calypso or something new. I accept that human beings will continue to evolve and create. I have no problem with that. I agree with that. But just have certain things I find you shouldn't
Yeah,
desecrate.
yeah.
Create something new.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was telling you,
That's the only
look at
thing,
see
constant
look,
change.
Israel jump in the chat here.
Yeah.
Look, me and Carol was going, Israel have had tune. Israel have had tune. But me and Karen went off.
All when we fixing the school, the man singing song, I saying that, but how I don't know that one.
You understand?
You know,
But-
Izzy,
I'm
Beckles, Anthony from Success.
Right?
You know Izzy, I will show you him.
probably.
Say
Yeah. And we had him on the show too when he was by where you are.
funny.
He sang
I want to
what was the
see
name
him.
of the song, boy?
I don't know. I'm talking about it and I'm trying to.
I want to see.
Here we saying so Sean say funny thing, but in summertime Stockholm there are calypso soca street parties on the weekend. Oh, they be brother in Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden, man.
Happy New Year, King. I didn't put it together. I'm listening quite in Sweden, King.
Yes,
Actually,
yes.
Yeah,
Right?
Pain is the name of the song. I'm gonna play it for you while you taking that in.
Mile hand.
This tune had like big stone. Big up Izzy, big up Izzy, big up
Easy boy.
Let's play another piece side.
This should be playing already.
Well,
Welcome to Trinidad. Look how we dig on them.
I know that. Yes, I. Yes,
You
I.
understand?
The purpose raise
Hey.
kind of thing.
That song, that's why I tell them all.
I know that.
I
song.
will call out people like Hopper and them.
Yeah.
But they will say, oh, who is he? I will call them out. How them kind of tune don't make it all here.
Because they don't want to.
telling
That was what I was telling them, so he can
That is
he can
not
talk
the
that shit to
agenda.
somebody else. He can't come and talk that talk on black to black. No, sorry. He could come and talk that talk on black to black.
But we will
But we will challenge it.
Yeah, what that is my thing. My thing with the radio stations and them is what is all their agenda? What is all they really promoting? All they in it for the money alone because I ain't down in the money. We need the money. Money is energy. So we need the energy, but you still have an obligation to the people of the nation because you is the mouth and the ears of the people.
Yeah.
So when all they come with the agenda now, the duality must exist. You must play the good, you must play the so-called bad. So the duality must exist. But as I say now, coming from the land that Calypso is born, how much time I will hear Desperados orchestra Panorama tune that win at Panorama? Why I had to wait till Carnival to hear a Panorama
And you're not guaranteed to hear that for Carnival on the so-called urban stations.
Natural.
You're actually tuning in and look for stations.
Why I had to wait?
What tempo for that?
No,
tempo
I
was that?
noticed that now that is because I had a lot of debates with this over there, right? Where people were saying soca kind of lost, soca don't have a song,
What?
you know? And the ancestors kind of reveal it to me, we move away from dance. That's why dance all take over. But if we go back into history and realize all the soca that had dance move to it was hits from cent, 5 cent, 10 cent dollar to palance
Moving to
to
the left.
footstep, moving to the left.
Good,
You
yeah,
know, it
boy.
do have natural. So it do have songs like that again.
Never
So
said that, no, never said
that
that,
was
never
we
said that.
song. That was we song. We song was to make because we come from the land.
We tie it to our movement.
Yeah, we come from the land of niceness and joy and dance. It's dance will make we be up there, but then now we move away.
Chuck and Savannah.
So then dance all come with signal the plane, dirty wine, you know, and
And all
dance
them
all
children
come
that
and
worship
take
there.
over. But I wouldn't say that.
In my, don't go on. For me, and the type of music I like, those rare shit, I always say this too, when I say that. But I'm very glad for the brothers that make it and make the money off it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have no problem because you now say something about the money. Breads, I feel, I'm very, very sure you could make that money promoting healthiness with it. Or some kind of balance.
Yeah, but you must be eating it. If you ain't eating the healthy ain't gonna come out of you.
True.
You had to be eating the healthy. You had to be constantly feeding yourself with that. Or else you will bring out them low vibrational. You had to be eating high vibrational to bring out high vibrational. If you ain't eating high vibrational, you will bring out the low.
And that's why I be here so much. You see in this space here?
No, well, I know. Well, this is the thing, Karen. You see the barber shop?
Thing is,
Barber
people don't
shop
understand, you know.
is the spot.
People don't understand, you know.
You
They don't
gain
understand.
politics, you gain religion, you gain
You gain
everything.
counseling.
You gain
My brother.
relationship tips.
I was telling you this some show
And
recently.
this is an ancient barbering, is an ancient thing.
Ancient, yeah.
We used to communicate.
Brother, at that time I leave any house to go somewhere. You want to tell you mortal. I have no reason to come here. I come here, spend 10 minutes, you know. Karen will be even know, I know why I come here.
Yeah.
We have an ex-virgin, I seen it happening too. Right? This little space here, that's why every now and again I remind them, hey, the counselor need counseling too. You understand? And I'm going to tell you something too. I'm real mindful of the fact that he home here too now. So anything we're doing, I really want to keep it separate.
Natural.
Because you have to go inside to your family too. He's a father.
Natural.
You understand? He's a husband. He had to go inside too. Right? But this space here,
This is the
I always ask him every now and again, you know we're creative.
I think this, no, well, the barber shops on the whole, I think, was the first university.
Of course.
Because where else you will go than the saloon?
But not just that,
to
Mortel.
hear topics
Let me
like
take
this.
it and let me take it, bring it back to we time now since we started talking about counseling and psychology and psychologists and therapists and thing, right? I think most black men, the first piece of therapy they ever had was in a barbershop. We didn't know that, you know.
Yeah.
Plenty of we didn't respect it as that.
Yeah.
Right? What made me respect it as that was when my barbershop ceased to exist. That's when I realized, no, we need to have these kind of heavy conversations on any regular basis. None again, but it was a real light place. I could call 10 different people now. And if I just boldly remember the shop upstairs, it was and them boy. You go and hear that conversation going on, right? What it allowed was for a man come from a long day of work, and he come in the shop, and he spend a half hour in Germany. You understand? He spend a half hour, he spend an hour. Alright, I could go now.
But again,
We don't know the
why
value
you
of
like
that.
the barber shops for now is that we are talk the hard topics. We are talk the topics that they don't want to talk about. So we will, I wouldn't say debate.
There ain't nothing if we debate.
Amongst one another.
Yeah.
But we're dealing with the hard topics and the hard conversations.
Here's
that
the place
people
for
have
that
run
boy.
From. And that is where the term come with plain talk, good manners. And that start from me doing the same, barber. C4 could tell you.
Yeah, Colin.
When C4 used to come by me to trim, what inspire C4 is me. When C4 used to come and trim by me, his instrumentals playing. And I freestyling about the trim I trim and he. And how I go in and mark him here now. And you could ask C4 about that. C4 don't hide. I hear him talk it a lot already. And I didn't know that I was influencing he at the time. And look at C4 today. Look at C4 to me is we how I would say is we Trinidad Cartel. When coming and I always used to talk about being lyrical.
Yeah.
And look at C4 today. Look, another man will tell you the same thing. I didn't know I was influencing them. Chaos.
The soca fella?
Soca.
Who we are on?
Yeah. I gave him the name Chaos.
Yeah, you say that.
I gave him Chaos, bro.
I see many pictures
Fire
of Christmas.
Fire and all.
Fireball?
Fireball could tell you. It had we used to gather on a Sunday by me. And all we used to do is freestyle, instrumental playing whole day. My wife at the time cooking lentil peas and rice, dumpling and split peas. Wherever we cooking, everybody eating and it's whole day freestyle. Whole day. But that come about again, me trimming. And I watch that and that is what make me know how important a barber shop is to our community. Because this is where all the topics will come. This is where you will get a lot of advice, as you say, social worker.
I tell
You know, this is what we is. And until we start to embrace that and know that this is the power that it have and embrace that and even capitalize on it because them fake therapists will be making real money on worse advice.
$400 an hour.
All kind of
But
things.
that's one of the things I want to talk about with regards to the alternative to the radio stations now. Because what's stopping somebody from creating an alternative platform? Look at that fellow who just do all the soca on YouTube. I ain't calling him name. Promos. Right? You could go there and find a lot of people music, but today Face telling me it's all kind of $1,000 he charging it to play a song on the page.
I love how AI come about.
Right?
A lot of them go balling because AI taking over.
But it's failure thing because here I was saying, if it is, we could use Spotify too as another example. My son said down here today and show me Spotify have a thing called Smart Shuffle. Right? Where if I listen to Mortal, they will go and find more Mortal and add it to my playlist.
Yeah.
Right?
The algorithm.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that I will continue to see the new songs now. And then every new song he drop, it will add to my playlist. So the next time I go to play him, it's showing up in my feed.
Natural.
You understand what I'm saying? But the money involved in it gaining people exposure, but they really not getting nothing.
No money.
I see Mendoza say something here just now, and I want to ask him. Because he said last year he released 52 songs using Facebook and YouTube, right?
How you mean?
But
I see all Mendoza, every track Mendoza release. I see it on TikTok.
Right.
I see it on Facebook.
Right.
I
But so
see it
what end?
Instagram.
So that was saying. So even though you say you claim, we see it. I see it too. I follow him on Facebook, YouTube, everybody follow him, and I see the music coming on. But I'm saying you're doing all of that, and I mean, I don't want to make it sound bad.
No.
This
It
question
is what
to
it
what
is.
end?
Yeah.
Right? Because you're still there bossing on the radio station. Now I know he does travel and do his thing.
Yeah.
But the performances ain't coming. You know what I mean? So to what end the money that's supposed to come along with that? Is that happening? Now I'm not seeing it coming. I'm not around him.
No, this is
So
it.
you got to answer me that in the chat.
So this is the next thing. A lot of artists don't know about the business and don't know how to go about to get the money. You know, they know certain things, but they don't know how to do so now and actually, because there is certain contracts and certain things to do so to get your residuals. Because I sure plenty artists have money laying up somewhere. You know, but they don't know how to access it. Yeah.
That's why he keep going behind, make it happen to get his music on the platforms because it's same thing with Hans. Face have more of them fellas music than them fellas have.
Wow.
And that's craziness because you is the artist.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? And it happened to plenty Calypsonians too.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
they catalog, they don't own it.
Yeah,
They have to go and ask people, you have a copy of this song? When they want to sing and perform, they have to go and ask, man.
True.
I was watching, who was the artist, boy? One of them Calypsonians was saying that, and he was saying that a man had to come, Errol, I think it's Errol Fabian, was saying that people used to come and ask him if he had copies of the track so that he could get them so they could go and perform in Kaiso, where's for the them, all them
Kaiso House and them.
Right, right. So, again, your music, use a man catalog and you think, right? But you have to put it out there. You have to put it on the streaming platforms and then, because if you don't, you're not going to get the residual. So faces sometimes he just get a check, he doesn't even forget about that. And it might come in a thing where you know it's in time.
Yeah.
And you might get a little extra dust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But face and I tell
and that
face,
has come about years that are the build up.
Of course. But I
No.
tell face as a remember face have a label now.
Yeah.
Future Crab, right?
Oh,
I
okay.
tell face, I say as that should be one of your offerings now.
Natural.
Right? Outside of the
Your
music
service.
part, one of your services that you
Natural.
should offer people, hey, we have the consultancy side there, we want to show you how to make money, sign with the label. Because that's what a label's supposed to do.
So-
This is the reason why I say what industry we talking about.
Yeah.
Because for we to be an industry,
Yeah.
who is the labels?
Yeah.
Who is the people signing artists?
Yeah.
Who's signing artists?
Mm-hmm.
Who had labels? So
Yeah.
what industry
Right now it's only
we
one
talking
label in
about?
China. One.
You know, so for Face to
Monk.
do something like that.
Monk.
Who?
Monk.
Monk have a label.
I
He
want
signing
to,
artists.
Monk music.
I want to
Okay.
give the Face some props
Yeah, I give him props for that too.
for being one of the very few artists that, but of course we have a little extra insight into him because we know him
Close
personally and things.
Mm-hmm.
But even before we had met, and I was just following the music, them time was 10th of you, and we having them, I realized that this brother looking into the industry side. Right?
Natural.
So I actually wasn't surprised a few years ago when he launched Future Crab,
Yeah.
right? And thing, and he's listening to them and them fellas and them. I just wonder how he talking, he in the music. How you don't hear he saying hearing him some boy two young artists Braceman or something like, you know why? Because we on the hype. That's why every now and again I start to bring back substance over hype. We on the hype. Because them fellas and them living, you ain't hearing nothing about them, but them fellas and them living off of the music
Exactly.
and the music industry. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You all day flashy, big chain, nothing. Big chain, this, that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as we say, you can't tell we with a Springfield matches.
No, well, this, I always say this too, and I learned that outside too, dealing with big artists. And they always say one of the things that an artist must overstand is how to reclaim the residuals. So now that I hear a couple of artists I talk to since I hear, I tell them go and get the out formation. Go get out formation so that you could be in formation.
Right.
You dig? So go get the out formation to protect yourself and protect your work, because it have people will take that money. I know it are a lot of artists that have money out there, bro, but they don't know how to access that money.
True.
And for Face to do that, and for Face to have a label now, and he had that knowledge, I will think that he go want to pass on that knowledge, even if a man had to pay him a
Yeah, you have to
you
pay.
know, because it's reciprocity. So even if the
But we
brother
ain't trying
do
to dig
so-
out your eye and
But artists need that knowledge. Artists need that knowledge because, again, they will get caught with the hype. They will really get, they will get caught. But it have money out there.
read out some comments, you know.
Right, so Mortal answer me. He say, you are quite right, Karen, but the only thing not available to me is radio airplay and radio royalties. But releasing one song per week actually allowed me to create a catalog and it brought me work. He performed at the Baltimore Carnival, alright. He was hired to write songs for other artists and also produce for others. So it was more of a promotional move. Alright, I respect that. Same way with my AI work. I am now being hired a lot to produce AI music videos for other artists. So I didn't allow AI to replace me. I use it. No, but I respect that.
This
Because a
is
lot
not.
of people, a lot of people trying to bastardize AI.
No.
Right? Because and they're coming from a state of laziness. Where they feel you go in and you have a letter to write, right? You go in and put the topic in the AI. AI spit out the letter, you copy that, paste it, and send it to the person. So it have nothing about you in the letter. It have no essence of you.
Yeah.
So my brother who was do photography and videography, he was posting in the shop the other day. And he said, Karen, boy, I real thing. I watching these men using a set of AI and the videos and them is real rubbish and thing. Now, granted, there's a lack of authenticity when it comes to AI. You just see it and you just feel it. Right? Especially like, don't take this the wrong way, Sheldon, but it's for you. He have a soca artist called what's she name, boy?
I see it. I see she.
Yeah, she right. Yeah. The soca nice, the song nice, but the girl singing out of tune, out of time. She ain't dancing in time. So why you have that ability? The lack of authenticity is missing.
No, but Karen, not cutting across it.
Go ahead.
The industry now don't care about authenticity. And this is what kill the music. But because of the AI technology now, it leave no room for errors. And the music now actually singing like clean, good music. Now, I tell people, Jed, I watch an interview with Marshall, and what Marshall say, what keep Marshall on top of the game is that every technology that come in, he embrace it. Yeah. No,
you have to, but you don't know how to use it.
Exactly. No,
because it's not to replace it.
It's to enhance.
Correct.
So you see, like what Sheldon said, and I see Sheldon artist, and I love the music. It inspired me to create a Jam Immortal AI for real, because when you listen to the music, it's how music's supposed to sound. But because I even see there was fighting that comedian boy the other day.
Which one?
NCW. And I see them fighting him, but it's not for it to replace it. It's to enhance it. So if you find a way to use it to enhance, because you can't fight it.
That's like enhancement in barbering. I didn't hate that when it now come out. I watching man spray down man head. Looking like clown.
You understand?
I started saying, what nonsense
I didn't hear that. I
start. Look, the compressor in.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
It, but I understand what it's for.
So
you coming out, you going out, I go tell you, don't play using that every day. You look like an idiot. Right?
You could see the fake.
You're going to take do a photo shoot, come and do it. Because you'll be nice and sharp. You understand? But them fellas and them beating on your head, so your head black like
Beijing,
this.
Beijing.
I didn't like it, right? I didn't like it. I go to New York to do the fashion show. My brother-in-law showed me a barber shop. When I go in the barber shop, all the barbers full. And they're operating like how you just operate. Strictly by appointment. Every barber shop have an iPad on the wall. That was real, right? The one barber that's available is the chair down in the back. That's for the training. But saying, about the trim by you,
before you went.
Right before I went. I say I ain't gonna need much work thing. Going by the one thing. He ended up being a Guyanese. Trinidad was playing Guyana in the T20 finals. We can't talk. So he started taking my thing. He marked me. I said, all right. He said, "Did you ever use this spray?" I said, no. He said, "I'm gonna use some." I studied him, but the next day, he fashion show. I said, all right, okay, go ahead. Right. All right. Yeah. Right. Come outside, take out a picture. How cool, see my life. Boy. Born and bed.
Beijing was out.
Baijian, not even Baijian estate. Thing come out next day, you'd never believe I marked the day before. But it's one of the most deceptive thing in the world because the look that I get when I come out of a barber shop, Like, yeah, boy.
Hear the hype.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
so-
what they fooling real people with on the
Yes,
gram.
yes.
So a boy will go on your gram and see your haircuts and say, wait, this man could
But yeah, I think it could only do young people that do.
Well,
Karen,
agreed.
I'm 46 in a month and a half, I'll be 47.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know none of my young clients is asking that? None, not one.
Wow.
But it's where they come in, too. When they come here, they're not seeing that or
No,
nothing.
besides that, they
Yeah.
always do it.
But
They
also,
always do it.
Right.
you're getting a lineup.
But when
Brother,
I done with you,
you don't feel
You
right.
don't
That was
need
saying.
it,
you
yeah.
don't need it.
And that is the mark of a professional barber.
Correct.
For you not to use that and still
Yeah.
had a lineup and had that straight,
Mm-hmm.
that is a professional.
'Cause
Because
everybody
not
using it
everybody
now to
could
hide
do
it.
it natural.
And using to hide.
And then it has some men who kind back the hairline and
Yeah.
bringing it all here. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it to bring it back and
Correct.
you know. So it's for that. But when you're doing it, it's not where you're doing it, it's how
Oh.
you're doing it.
Nah, but let me tie back that to everything we're talking about here in the real world, right?
Yeah.
Acceptance of certain things, boy, because I always tell Karen,
Mhm.
now that dread. From the time that hairline start to walk backwards. Go on. I'm here on my head.
Uh,
When I plait it, from the time I find one of them plait and them starting a little further back, it gone.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing we talking about here. Because you don't want to accept it, so you feel you need to come now and sing, and a man is a shit tongue. Most barbers I know is artists. I don't know if there is a...
I
don't
know
know.
what?
Yeah?
I recently started peep that.
Yeah, seriously. Karen is an artist, Karen is draw, graphics, anything, right?
Yeah, Tyler.
So, right, so you see? So
Yeah,
Karen now go
yeah.
know how to line it and do it away and anything.
Yeah.
But it are men who might not have skill. They was just hanging around a barber shop, they pick up
Yeah.
one or two things and start to trim and they think that now. Men accepting it now. So you just do that on a man. He line quite day. You spray quite here. He take, it's the same thing with everything that we do now. There are certain things that we're not accepting that go on.
Yeah.
Or it are certain things we're not accepting, not working for we. This present format of radio, not working for we.
It will never work.
Right?
It will never work.
Because I know you do other music and thing after. You make it happen and St. Anne's. I would say the face, but the face one was with a group of people. I listened to plenty of the music, but there was always something that stood out with me. More to tell chapter 2. But don't let them tell you it's a nobody and them thing. It's that whole CD. For me, I'm waiting for you to do something better than that for me.
So yeah,
I love that.
Tell chapter 3.
Right?
Diane just dropped that.
No. I talk about
Yeah.
the old one from when you was here.
Yeah, that is yeah.
Don't let them tell you it's a nobody before you
Right.
become somebody. You could be right. Make it happen. Have the noise from the ground with the beast and thing. Watch for eye. Right? St. Anne's have the Anarchist Soda. Right? See them 3 local albums there?
And die white. I beat face for right?
Yeah.
So I talk to face. I said, face. I listen to your work, Jed. And I feel me, you, and make it happen, Jed. Should do something, Jed.
Yeah.
You know? I ain't called St. Anne's. But St. Anne's is our next one. I would like because of the lyrical content.
Telling you about that, boy.
Yeah.
And the craftiness we does use with the words now. It will be real dope if we come together and really do a combination. So Face was like
that's the next thing too, right? And now we could use it like how Face and them suggesting. Because Mortel have a social media presence. Face have a social media presence. Well, answer is silent these days.
Yeah. You know, no social.
I have no bones in saying St. Dan's is my favorite Trini rapper. Right?
'cause boy, you saying that I see a new one just the other day.
What is that?
He look like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
He
He's
say
skinny for that.
yeah.
Who the trouser Trinity man?
Yeah.
I never listen to
I
music.
just call him Trinidad Busta Rhymes. He look just
Yeah,
like
when
a young
Busta did
Busta.
now come out there.
You know, but all of them following Young Boy, NBA Young Boy, all of them going with this hyphen, but I want to listen to your music because, you know, and that is something too that I think when I was coming up, I feel that elders didn't want to give the upcoming artists a chance. They didn't want to listen, you know, because they ain't singing soca or they ain't singing calypso and they're singing something, so we don't want to hear them, which I find is totally madness. Because music universal, Jay. They don't matter what you're doing, but again, it's how you do it. And this is where really and truly the radio station, and not only the radio station, but people in general who in the music should pay attention to, because look at Billy Ocean. Look at Billy Ocean. Look at Heather Headley. You know, born Trinidadians, born Trinbagonians, and look what they're doing. So if we didn't take notice at that and we had to reach outside to get notice, they wasn't big enough Olatunji until Olatunji went on American Got Talent. Is after, but
And it's not that we didn't know he had
we
talent.
didn't know Ola. Ola is the man that bring Afrobeat here. When Ola come with Pretty Little Indian Girl, oh, I didn't realize one of my favorite soca up to today. That Ola introduced me to Afro soca, you know, and they didn't take notice, and it's not until my boy reached an American Got Talent is when they take note. Why we had to do that? Why we had to go through that? What the Ministry of Culture doing? You know?
Oh, read is the last comment day.
Which one?
This is the last comment day.
Those that love exposure more than ownership would get just that exposure, while the owners of the tech reap the real long-term rewards. Don't fear the tech, fear the business behind the tech.
Beautiful.
Before that.
Beautiful.
Which is the follow-up. This is the follow-up to it where you say, be careful of the ownership of your materials when using AI technology. The main reason for the push is to create a footprint in everything to claim full or part ownership.
Beautiful, because what I'm a thing was, what will happen when the program crash? Because everything is not forever. You know, anything in this realm is not forever. So now we're in the honeymoon stage. And everything nice now, we're in the honeymoon stage. What will go on when the honeymoon over? What will go on with the intellectual property?
But that's what he's saying here is an old bait and switch that is being used over and over, and we see it in
that's straight.
What's the name of the 50 documentary with Oil Man?
The Reckoning?
The Reckoning. What did he?
Oh, yes.
That's what he
used.
Yes.
Remember them right?
Yes.
Saying, boy, take your red band, hotel, come in, you go sign your thing, take this, we get you $500,000 thing. Or
real.
5 million up front. And then after that 5 million done,
You're
hungry.
that thing to get.
Prince warned we about that too. Prince was a man was talking about this technology to come. We will come and do the same thing. Prince warned me about this long time. The man who inspired me to control your intellectual property was Ray Charles. Ray Charles owned all the masters. And I will call like James Brown too. James Brown make sure and own all the masters, because that is where the money is. The money is in the masters. So what our brother said, he totally on point. He had the nail on the head.
Let me call back what he said that the chasing exposure, like you can spend that now.
That is all you will get.
And remember that what the girl say? Who signed Dirty Money? That is what she say. She say when they bring the stack of paper so to sign.
Yeah, boy.
And she say, we not taking you with money, we gain you exposure, popularity. And she signed for popularity. You understand?
Right, from making the band.
Correct,
Yeah.
Hey, a local set of singers here. So don't tell me and two other people conversation like this here. That them get a chance to sign for a big record label in New York. And that same thing I'm to them. So to hear that from somebody who I know personally, say, and you don't want to do that, I do it now. stack of papers, fine writing. And the way you sign it one time, yeah, we hear about all the thing. Well, what we go sign now? What we go sign now? And them busy now, and there's no where we have this kind of accessibility. There's a while back. So a phone call is a tricky thing.
Yeah.
Pull up, calling, getting them thing, and not like you can send a WhatsApp
Yeah.
and send a picture and them kind of thing. Now, like, and as you say, we still falling for that. Again, yeah, the exposure and this. But here what there's also play on and let we do play ignorant to that. Plenty of them artists and them come from a struggling place.
Right.
Now,
So the desperate.
when you
That's right.
living in an apartment with 2 bedrooms and 7 people, you have no kind of privacy, you're hardly eating this, that. But you're outside every day, I'm going, and a man carry you in front of a record executive that you've seen on TV for the last 10 years. And he's telling you, look, $500,000 here. Anywhere in the world you go, $500,000 is plenty money. Especially, no, we'll correct that. Anywhere in the world you go, $500,000 is plenty money to people living under a certain level of wage, right? And you present $500,000 in cash with the promise that it have more to come. Most of them taking that without even studying, because that immediately transforming their lives, even though they didn't have a plan. Again, we go back to the little things I learn inside of here. You know what are them little things I learn inside of here? Plenty of we living right now. I know I live in so right now. I have ideas, but I don't have a proper plan for tomorrow. I wake up in good health, I get up and I go to work and a thing, and come and print up jersey, I do the cups and them, right? When you come and you tell me, because I was showing somebody the scene there, you remember we very first meeting for the BPN, right over there. And Dali say something that I know I and 1 or 2 people didn't agree with at all at that time. I'll never forget. He say, if a man come and offer you $3 million now for your business, you'll sell it. I say no.
Yeah.
And why?
Hesitation, you say no.
And why? He said, because that's my thing. He said, what is your business? I said, that's my business. You know what is doing? He said, your business is an idea, boy. But you feel like the last one? You know my mindset today, King? And I tell people, I tell them, I wait for them. All it is bring out the idiot in me. You can't, you see this conversation here about the selling of the business? You can't jump in this conversation if you don't have a Nubian experience.
Natural.
To all you can jump in because you have a stake in the business. Look all you wearing all the stake in the business, right? You never buy nothing from me. But look at that, tell me I'm a hypocrite. Because I say if a man offer me $5 million now, and I mean it, I will sell the Nubian experience. Why? Because that immediately transforming me and my daughter's life.
Yeah, but you're selling our business, you're not selling the idea.
Brother, you feel like the only idea I have?
Natural.
And that's why every time we hear and meet up with Ndale, I want to talk to him about that, and we always end up in some other conversation. Because it's the truth. But I'm telling you, the only people that is fighting me with that is the people who want to have something to say. I know you wasn't serious. I tell them plain, you don't have no say in that. Look, Karen, I'm on a hoodie. That was one of the first hoodies I ever sell. And he's one of the very few people that tell me in the earlies, I sell my thing too cheap. He paid me money, you know. So he could have taken for the dollar and buy 100. Because that dollar, he tell me that.
But I did say, when Andre come up, I say,
look.
Andre, I say, because I sports and every time people see me out there, it's a Nubian experience. Andre could tell you, I used to send and order my jerseys to come, right? So you know. So I know the word. And then the circle I in now, when they seeing me with this now, everybody like, you see the picture with me and come on. Right, that was in the park. They had a summer jam. I went all of them. And come on, like that jersey, Jed. Come on, like the one with the ankh, the gold. Come on, see that. And from the distance, he say, you know what, make me stop? Your t-shirt. And then I started telling him about Nubian experience. He asked me, he said, you know none here? I sell out all already. If I only had and Jay, or we shall actually, I'll get a custom, only I'll get a custom, forgive me. If I only had, it would have go. And I tell him, I say, Andre, I think your market is outdated. Because they love it. They love your stuff, Andre.
I keep telling them,
They love
if
it.
he was smaller than me, I beat him up long time. Long time, but he bigger than me. You understand?
I even sell the t-shirts that he sent for me.
Yeah.
My personal t-shirts I sell because people just love this stuff.
People here don't like when you say it because they just feel you're trying to toot your own horn. But I asked them, I could show you a video of Bungee Garden, the great Bungee Garden, the internationally accepted and acclaimed Bungee Garden saying the same thing. But they don't respect it until somebody outside say it big. But Bungee, and Bungee said about he craft. He wasn't talking about what others do. You understand? I tell them, I say, I would have never thought that one of the hardest things that I would attempt in life is try to sell you something that originates with you.
Exactly.
I have never thought that trying to sell somebody a jersey that mark unapologetically black would be harder to sell. But if I print Tommy Hilfiger Day, them going off.
Well, I get a rude awakening too, you know. When I start my jewelry and thing, I start my jewelry in the mind thinking, well, you know, African people will support this. This we thing, you know. And it was totally the opposite.
Yeah.
Totally the opposite. And when I see that, I was like,
Hey,
all right then, I see where the spell.
Right, so that's what now go and say motel.
Over.
And them same people just disagree with you and try to use all kind of semantics when they tell them and say, but that is simply because you're brainwashing. They hate the brainwash hate it to tell you, the brainwash hate it to tell you that
And
the
I
brainwash.
think it's because of the love we have for we people.
Right?
Why we expect we people to do to support we, and when
Brother.
we didn't get that, the expectation of that,
There's my shop, you know.
disappointment.
Hey, I don't always say this now.
Yeah.
I always say no. I can say this now and laugh, but I really mean it. And as I say, that expectation mashed me up for a little while. I honestly thought when I started this, right, that was it. You know.
But
Because I remember I was right now.
No, but I remember the early stages
Yeah.
with that when we was watching the documentaries and the knowledge now
Come on
started
now, man.
coming.
I trusted because I watch Jersey to Africa on it and I watch Jersey to Africa.
yeah.
And again, it no way I say, well,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I do this, boy.
Yeah.
And I started, right? Kill me dead. That way, I had to leave my walk. And it's only Jersey selling. Watch me now, audio. After 6 months, I like, I did the wrong way. Right? I telling you, like, plenty of the people that was engaged in conversations with we over the years, who we thought was real black conscious, never buy one jersey from me.
And you know what's funny? A lot of them now who thinking they're wearing the original Louis Vuitton.
Come on.
An original, wherever brand name is bootleg. Even down to the Jordans that they feel
Cousins,
original.
only cousins.
It's bootleg because them Chinese and them real good jet. Just the other day they closed down a store at Macy's with all the Gucci and plenty. And
Macy's, eh?
it's a Macy's, I think, yeah.
Okay.
And watch me, everything inside it, bootleg. The Chinese and them making it for $1. And they're selling that for thousands of dollars.
Why? Because again, we're going back to the brainwashing, right? They convinced you. This didn't happen now. I say, but all afraid history and all they do like history, but this didn't happen now. This didn't happen last year. This did not happen in your lifetime. And we are in our 40s, right? But they convinced us that everything associated with them is of a higher level, right? I tell them, I say, Olia, I could talk about clothing. Karen go talk about barbering. You go talk about music. I know that jersey that you revere with that white man name on it that you're going to pay $600 for costing here about $3 to make.
$3.
I'm making one by
Less
one.
than that.
One by one, and I tell people, boy,
Less than
you know,
that.
I don't do my work if I not feeling it. I don't do it.
No, well, that is how it had to go.
Right. So if a man order a
The
jersey
love
from
way
me,
to win.
and he's supposed to get it Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and Sunday when I sit down to do that jersey, I feel like I message him one time, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You get the jersey Tuesday. Sorry, let me know thing. Because I know it's that energy I put in out there too.
Yeah.
You understand? And I tell them, I say, boy, they do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, I do my own printing.
Yeah.
So I could print the white man name and them for you know.
Yeah.
I can get the exact thing and them and copy it and print it for
print
you.
it.
Because a man who does sell clothes, give me an order some years ago.
Yeah.
Right? It had a sneakers brand that the jerseys was well playing. And he don't really care about original or them kind of thing. He just want quality, right? When I done, so I print the brand in the front of the jersey, rip out the tag, put a print there the same brand small, and on the back of the jersey, I put a small.
Oh, good.
The man tell me, he said, Andre, nobody ain't asked if this is original or not. No, I do that in my house.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
What is original?
That is it. What is
But
real?
so that's why I go back to them and discard it. It's because you're brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
What is real?
You consider that, I mean, even simple as where we dress.
Yeah.
Right? I tell now, the only way you see me in a shirt and pants and tie again, I have 2 younger brothers. If any of them getting married and they want me to walk in the wedding,
And they tell you have to wait.
the Catamaran had to wait. If they ask me to walk in the wedding,
Yeah.
I will gladly accept that honor because them is my blood brothers.
Yeah, I feel it.
Right?
Yeah.
I will do that. Nobody else can get me to wear a
feel it,
shirt
I
and
feel
tie.
it.
A tie and thing and a suit, and you're not getting me to wear that again. And accept that when you invite me to something,
Yeah.
this is how I come in.
Natural.
Because you don't have to agree with it. But in my eyes, I am well dressed. I clean. You know me, I iron everything. It's at that time I used to iron boxers, I used to iron kerchief. Look, I still had the habit. I still fold the kerchief the same way I used to iron it. Watch. Watch. That's how I used to iron it. Some people they just shove the kerchief in the back pocket. I can't do that. You understand? So I come and tell you, well groomed. My clothes iron and clean. I might have on a little oil or a little perfume. You understand? But accept that there's all coming.
Yeah.
Right? If you can accept that, don't invite me. Because I ain't switching that
Yeah.
for nobody. No.
Compromising. Yeah.
There's me. Right? So that's why I say, who does rock with me? I know boy, yeah, boy, them really have to rock with me, boy. Because I tell people, I know I wear right now to some people.
Nah, but that is the thing. Madness is a genius. When somebody call you a madman, he's a genius, my lord, because most of the men that they call mad.
Oh, Bambi! Yeah, most of the people that they call.
Yeah.
Brother, on top of that too, one thing I noticed is the creative people, the weird.
We in the own world.
Right? I learned that from my
In the
brethren.
own world.
It's one or 2 designs. When I started this, he do them from African royalty.
Yeah.
He designed that.
Right.
Made in Africa, he designed that. He was also the person that tell me, hey, Kester, learn to do your own designs. While doing for me, you know, he tell me right now, anytime I say I go back in, I real thing that I send for you know, it's just that he not for he's a creative. How he has go from graphic work to tiling and plumbing and if you see the kind of bathrooms he building right now. And then you just put on that.
But he don't know space? You don't know Mary?
Yeah, you might know Mario, man. We short partner with big space in it, man.
He come here for you.
Yeah.
Short man.
Yeah.
Oh, I call him Omari.
Omari. Yeah. That brother is a walking bag of talent.
Yes, Jed. I know Omari.
He make me get goodness in New York.
Yeah, I know Omari.
You know my shoot store?
Yeah.
All the furniture in there, he and his brother built it.
Yeah.
He still live there. So when I go on in his store now, I tell him, man, I say, my partner, tell me about the store thing.
It used to look so simple,
Yeah.
boy.
Walking back at talent, I say, my partner marry, but I say, I should say, Umar, especially, I say, yeah. I call him. I say, boy, I hear by Moshood. And he talk, Moshood make me come and sell there.
I remember
That is right, but when we come down here, you come down there.
Come and vibes up.
Right.
Yeah.
That again, all of that is how you live and thing. But that brother, when you watch the kind of work he do there, what part of he look like he good at a computer? Because usually we have it kind of one-dimensional now.
Yeah.
You understand? You do this.
Yeah,
You can't do nothing else.
True.
Thing now.
True.
Yeah, so it has still one or two comments I will read before we bust. Kelvin Clark say, Blessed Kings, as much as I agree with the barbershops being the universities for our black brothers, not all barbershops are designed to be the university. Because some barbershops are not the same. We know that.
The duality
Trust
must
me.
exist.
Yeah.
The duality
we know
must
that.
exist. It must. It's in a... That is why I show people when I ask them, are you perfect?
Yeah.
And they will tell me, no, I'm not perfect. I will ask you, why you're not perfect? Because I have imperfections. That is what make you perfect. Because you have imperfections is what make you perfect.
Yeah.
And,
I post on Facebook.
and if you're coming from a concept, Christianity, and we go back into it, if you is the child of God, and God perfect, and you is the child, doesn't that not make you perfect?
Yeah, but them, you know, King,
You understand? So how you would tell me you're not perfect?
all of a sudden, that logic, there's escape all believers I know.
Yeah.
Not some or the majority know. Like, I'm a child. I used to do that same thing. We could accept that for we, you know. But when they tell them when they come to God, and they say you made it, all of a sudden, image and likeness have a different meaning. Image and likeness, the police just hold you because you look like. Right? That book that always so believe in, that always kill people and disown people and thing for, tell you was made in the image and likeness. But all of a sudden, image and likeness means something different. Right? And then attributes. If I is the son of Eledumare, I have attributes of Eledumare.
Natural. And this is why they say that I mix up truth with facts. Because truth, you could dispute truth.
Yeah.
Facts, you can't dispute. You know, there is vegetable oil in the market. You could go in and go see. The truth is that there is vegetable oil. But the facts is no vegetable can't get your oil. You understand? Which vegetable giving your oil, my lord? No vegetable can.
I'm pulling out that soundbite for sure.
Yeah, that is the facts. And this is why we in the predicament we in, because we like to mix up truth with facts. Your truth is your truth. It may sound good to your ear. Unless you go and research that and get the facts about it, then you could talk. So a lot of people has been regurgitating the truth. And it's not necessarily facts. And that's why I like to pull out that oil scenario.
I want to read something Mendoza say here now. He say, as a creative who have my own ability to use the use of AI, I think I have the ability to be extra creative. I can't be afraid of AI when AI is missing the creativity. I am enhancing AI. Then he says something else here, right? He say, I write and produce all my music myself without the use of AI, so I own all my masters. I have my own label and I release all my music through my own network. I also enjoy creating my own music. Now, here the thing with that, right? Plenty of the youth men and them trying to make music to score now. I always had to say that certain thing Karen teach me. It had to build. It had to build. It had to build, right? When the thing go no, they go and try and do something else. Now you just imagine tomorrow morning a record label pick up on Mendoza music. And tell them radio stations they only had to play that.
And the catalog big.
And it's huge.
From what I hear, from what I see with Sheldon, Sheldon catalog big.
You understand?
So how a radio station here and pick up that? And not to say like Sheldon is not no pia.
No, but not just that, you know.
You
I tell
know?
them, that's why I love Saint Anne's song. Saint Anne say on V for Vex Money. He say, are you a psychic? If the people never hear, they can't like it.
Exactly.
Who is you to choose? Nah, Karen ain't going like that. Next. Nah, I'm not telling one like that. No, you had to play it. Let we decide, hey, what kind of shit is that? Oh, good, that thing real bad. And it will have people. The same thing you hear in our shit. People will love it.
All right.
The example where we start the show.
All right.
Signally playing and all kind of thing. I find out shit, but that was big.
So we're going to say what Tiny Tim. The man who was playing the choir. Tiptoe to the tulips. Tiny Tim.
I
Tiny Tim, they laugh at that so much because he's a big giant
Right.
playing a little quacho and singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips. That same Tiptoe Through the Tulips, while they were laughing at he was laughing all the way to the bank. Because that same Tiptoe to the Tulips make him millions. So it just goes to show nobody can determine what song will be a hit.
Yeah.
Nobody can
Because
the people is the one
Hey.
go determine if the tune hit or miss.
Mortel,
You can't tell me, boy, I ain't like it, so the people wouldn't like. Nah,
who,
man.
who we have today that we can say this? Boy, I used to say this a Black Star, then man, never get to meet him to find out, right? Who we have, whether it's locally or internationally, that have a tune that not getting old at all. I wanted to ask Black Star, if when he did make Tonight the Black Man Feeling the Party, if he didn't know that 30 years later and 40 years later, people would have been bouncing to the exact same way at that time now. You know who's the other song that has come to my mind for that? Lady in Red. I would love to ask them, whoever, if it's not the same writers and producers, everybody who was involved in the making of that, from the writing to the producing to the mastering, whatever, I would love to ask them if when they had made that, if they had known
It would have been this big.
it would have been how it is, right? Even if you go with Palance, with JW and Blaze, because we know there's Kicks, man. If when all they make that, or they make it out that Kicks, all they realize when all they make it, yeah, boy, I feel we have something here, boy. You understand? It has certain tunes as you hear it, you don't know it. So I wouldn't bother to ask Marshall and Super Blue, you know how I feel about that song. I feel that song is one of the greatest soca ever made. Right? The first tune, Soca Kingdom, but just that intro alone, and I ready.
Nah, boy, I beg to differ.
Where's that?
The tune for me, if I say is the best soca of all time, for me, Lord Nelson. Well, it's between Lord Nelson and Kitchener Sugar Boom Boom. But Lord Nelson,
We like it.
Disco Daddy, and My Lover.
Yeah, my lover is one of them.
You see My Lover?
Yeah, but we can ask him that because he's still alive. He was 91 or
You
92.
could play My Lover in
Yeah, boy.
any.
Yeah.
And coming home now, I hear a song, and I hear it when I was younger, and it do the same effect it always do. You have a song called Foreigner, Lord Nelson. Listen that tune, Jay. The song make me cry. It's a song where he like he was outside and then he come home and everybody calling him foreigner and he say, I can't believe my own country, man. You know, calling me a foreigner. I born and going to Tobago. I could travel to Tobago back and forth, nobody and only watching me because I live out there. I come back and all that foreigner. The tune touched me so much, Jay, that when I hear it, my paws raised and it do me that when I was younger. And I didn't even understand at that time what you mean, but it's the beat. And Jaja always used to say that. Jaja always used to talk about what make a song great is when the lyrics could match with the beat. Because the beat is the heart.
Correct.
You know, and the word is the power, right? That is one of the reasons why I like rap so too. Because rap so give me ability to talk and say how I feel. So that's why now I don't, how I go say, I ain't looking for the boss. I doing music because I love to do it and I have a lot to say. You know, I have a lot of people to try and re-educate, but where the music, I think we lost certain aspects of the thing, the double ensemble. We have it, you know. We have it, but certain flavor and certain
You know why too, Motel?
type of thing, I
The
think.
same changes that we talk about and thing over the years. It gets so plain, boy. And I'm gonna go
People
back to
don't
that.
respect authenticity no more.
Not just you don't respect authenticity, no, but it gets so plain now. Like you could say, I want a bullshit. You not to come up with no creative way to say that now. Like, so Christmas now gone. My daughter absolutely loves Soca Parang. Absolutely loves Soca Parang. Some of them songs my daughter singing, all I can do is laugh. She's singing it word for word. I want the poor daddy. I ain't hear that. But she don't. I ain't hear that. Hear me? Porn, he was porn. She just make porn. She name is Annie.
Yes, I see it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. When she's singing, I want my brush. And all kind of thing, and I want to lick. I want something sweet. That's the same thing, you know, about that double entendre, that your ability to bargain everything. So remember, we don't hide nothing from children anymore. People will be telling me, when I say that certain thing, I don't watch movies and cursing and that.
You say something and make me research it too.
Where's that?
With Sparrow and Mighty Duke.
Yeah!
With Young
The
Fig
first
Tree.
bitch, but
You had to listen, Young Fig Tree. Young Fig Tree, bad.
hey, remember at them time, a man having oral sex with a woman was taboo. And even if you're doing it, you're not talking about it at all. Right? Sparrow and Duke had a thing.
Yeah, you
Sparrow say,
can research
the
that.
man call him man.
A young fig tree.
Duke claim Sparrow is a young fig
Fig
tree.
tree.
What call
What is a young fig tree?
Yeah,
Young fig tree, that's sucker. So when he said that, I go on and research that song one time. And I listen to the song because I as a lyricist, so I love lyrics. Me and hyper for the beat. Just give me lyrics. When I listen to the thing, I say, boys, yo.
You want to hear the next part of that story? The first time I heard that song, because I was a real big fan of the Mighty Duke. Real big fan of him, right? The first time I hear that song, my father playing Duke, Besta Duke CD in the shop up there, right? And he's singing that, and all the men and them laughing. At that time, to be real honest, I didn't know that they used to call a young fig tree a sucker. So all them men, about 4 big man. Hey, so but them seeing the bewilderment on my face, and what happened? Young man, what happened? I said, well, I watch it all laughing. I wonder if I dribble on my face or some kind of thing. A bird shit on me and I ain't see me come. I don't understand what laughing at. They say, I don't know where you're in there. I say, I hear a song. And the chorus comes and says, Sparrow is a young fig tree. You say, so you stop it, you say, you know it's a young fig tree? Say, no, a young fig tree. And a young fig tree is a sucker. As he say that, and the age of the song, I don't understand that already. Because in my age, that was still taboo. So imagine for them time. Right? But we don't have that today. So that double entendre kind of kind of lost now.
It watered down in a way.
Not in a way.
It did, no.
Because you might only get that. You might Soca Parang. Right? And them kind of thing. But it gets so plain now. I wonder what kind of brain cells that some of the young artists have to use to do that now.
And this is why I say now, we have to appreciate love Calypso, because when you really go back and listen to some of Sparrow songs and some of Kitschy and some of Nelson and even Funny. Funny have a song named Time Does Fly. Yesterday was tomorrow yesterday. Tomorrow today will be yesterday. Day after tomorrow, tomorrow go be yesterday. When you listen the creativity. You had to give Calypso
Respect.
props. You must, because the topics that yeah,
One of the things that
Calypso
that is vexed when I
was-
tell them we're saying here, I'm not saying it out of our competitive nature, I'm saying it out of giving reverence and respect to where reverence and respect is due, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conscious reggae. It's not as old as Calypso.
Mm-mm.
Conscious. We didn't want to say conscious because Calypso was that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We have songs on record that is almost double the amount of age that the first set of reggae and them is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when certain Jamaicans, including Bob Marley, say that certain aspects of reggae come from Calypso, there is nothing to be vexed about.
You see the
You know-
pattern of writing?
Right.
The pattern of writing is what they get. Because the way how Calypsonians has write,
That's the same
pattern-
thing. Just on a reggae beat.
That reggae.
That's the same thing. But
Yeah.
tell them I say, you know why? The Jamaicans just take it as a this
Mm-hmm.
because of idiots like Hyper Hopper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All you don't respect that thing there. The lowest vibrational form of we music is the biggest music by all you. Or you watching me to tell me we music was born out of all you? You hear what I don't say? That is why. Now, anytime Calypso had the same international respect and reverence as reggae, watch how the conversation going to change. Watch how the conversation. Juke and them had songs 50 years ago.
Rock it in your pocket and all them kind of things.
But look, Sean said that just now.
talking about-
Calypso was the first music to go.
Yes, I.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
But we don't want to
And it
teach
goes
that
back.
thing.
We
It
don't have
goes
a
back.
movie on steel pan up to
Hey,
now.
look at that, right?
We
So,
don't have
Martha,
a
let me talk
movie.
that. Let me talk that right here. With all the technology, look here, your videographer bad now and all kind of thing. We had he bad. That's same thing you're talking about. Mendoza and all of them here.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a short film industry here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just say full movie
We
yet, right?
had it because we had Calabash Ali.
No, I ain't talking
We
about the
had-
series for TV. I'm talking about something that had to jump them just like how Chiniba jumped them.
Right.
No, some youth men from Mova and Lavante was doing it. You know. Every time I see them, I used to buy a movie. Those making movies.
Yeah.
But
That is
more-
after the shutters in the shutters.
right, so
right?
those making movies along
Right.
them lines.
Yeah.
Some of them, I mean, they're trying to depict graphic violence, but have good stories.
I feel that. Yeah.
Right? How we don't have a thing where we could go on. I watching all these youth men and them, I tell youth men I following Amari Usher. Go on, Clay. And all he keeps saying, but none of we content so-called creators in saying that here. He and I, as follow a man and his wife, Jamal and Chanel. These three people, hear them keep telling you. And Jamal going further. Amari Usher keep saying, all you make the content, just make it and
That
put
is
it.
it.
Right?
Yeah, that is it.
Jamal go a little further. He said, I was the laptop like how you was there. He said, that was in, I think it was in March or something, so the year. So we done collect $100 and something thousand already. And he gave me a breakdown. He don't post to Instagram for once, he posts to Facebook and I think TikTok. Right? Tell them when they make it, something will hit. I look, so I get a video today, somebody post up request saying, and I say, that's why it's still a little, I get invite for the most part, but it's still a little hard for me. Like, oh, my friends and them and my family don't understand that. I say, boy, I wake up in the morning looking for what my friend doing, boy. Sends, yo, where's the last year? Could you take a video of sending it for me? Because he understand that with his social media presence, when he posts up Motel, there is at least 10,000 people going to see, out of the millions he have there, going to see.
You
and,
always just say that, and it's true.
and I tell them, I
all
say,
it take is a share.
breads are no longer taken.
That thing going to take a minute, just a share.
Motel
just
and
share.
Keron, I know Keron know this, right?
Yeah.
I is the asshole that when the Nubian experience reach where all your feel it should reach, all your care come to say, yeah, that's my partner, that kind of thing. Because all it was with me when I look at it, get personalized.
Yeah.
You could have come and try it on there and you like that fit and I tell you, right, Tuesday I'll get one just for you. You understand? It have no humility. But they go on from here now, boy. Or it doesn't tell the one who's trying to send thing in space, who is supposedly the richest human on the planet, how it doesn't tell them to be humble and have humility.
The poem I do with Nubian experience when I'm balling, look me, sponsored by Nubian experience. It's because he make a post the day and saying, what going on with my African people? All in buying no jersey and ting. And something boy was pertaining to is that you're expecting your people to buy a product and they ain't buying it. So when he said that the day, automatically I come and I hear that same thing, that first line, look me in my Nubian experience, sports and my Nubian experience. I like, all right, boy, and then I go on, but it's what he say.
Yeah, that caused it.
That caused it. And it's so easy that we all could help one another, Jay. I don't like to say help. Because help does make it sound handicapped, but assist one another by just a share and a like.
You, boy, not
even
two
a
seconds.
like, you ain't even bound to like
Just
me.
share.
Just share. You know, and that go do so now and get so caught in the algorithm that you will not have to share it no more because it's done in the algorithm already. But I just wonder where it is if people that be low-key hating you.
Plus,
and that is a fact. That one is a fact too. People that low-key hate you and then they go, oh, J-boy, your jersey real bad and this and it real. And
you know none of
feed there you go.
He don't none.
And you know none.
He don't none.
You know none.
We don't entertain them thing today. You know? I may say one time, real bad. If it's right here anytime when I ride here, I say, yes, I see. If we somewhere waiting, not I tell you, but you don't know.
Yeah.
I plain, I don't want to shop it up. And I want to tell Bambi, when I say personalize, I mean do your size. I mean personalize as in put your name and no, it's not printer. Right, just want to clear up that. Right, but and one of the things I always wonder is like, is it that because we have different beliefs, because you know me, I don't hesitate to share my opinion and my beliefs. Right? I say, but you free to believe. These Caucasian names that they pay plenty money for, do you even know what is their beliefs? It is alleged that plenty of them don't like all you. I say, but let me leave all of that alone. I've had you one for them, right? I've had you one for them. I'm going to drop it here today. With the camera, right? The man with the horse, he ever get together 100 of his friends. What them 100 friends wearing? Something else? Or they wearing He-Man on the horse?
He-Man on the horse.
Oh, is my fucking friend. I want to tell them, no. I say, can you imagine going to, you come use a waiter in there or a thing or something in there and going to one of them things. With the friends and then when?
He-Man.
How old is my friend and my family, boy? And then here the excuse that, nah, I don't wear them symbols. I don't only do symbols.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
but part of it.
Look at my statement behind you.
You understand?
Yes.
Right? That's it. One set of excuse, but you don't, there's, I said to you, the next thing I said to you, right? You could tell me why you wouldn't wear this and why you wouldn't wear that. Fine, that's your right. But you never find it, you never have an excuse why you wouldn't wear a white man name on your chest. That's why everything I posted now, I put decolonize your closet, and also it is an insult for a black man to wear a colonizer name on his body. Like it or leave it.
Bro, I telling you that spell, that Thursday,
It's strong.
that spell hard to break, Jay. And I overstand it now because back in the day I used to get hours with it. I like, how come they can't see it?
Yeah,
How the, like, all our Christian friends used to call my Antichrist. I say,
Where we ain't get called, right?
you know, I say, spell Christianity backwards and take out an I and switch the I and the T and then come and tell me who is the Antichrist. Try it. And you will see when they spell Christianity backwards and take out the I after the T and switch the I and the T, it's spell Antichrist. So I asked you, I said, what make you call my Antichrist? Why? Because I do subscribe to where you're talking about your God and thing. Why it had to be so? If we's the all and all. Because back in the day I used to rose them, but then it really don't make no sense because at the ending of the day, you know, we go in the same place. You know, none of this thing going with me. You know, this is the dream. When we do so now and we wake up now from this dream now, all of we at the cross. But then now, why it had to be like that? Why it had to be so? Why you had to hate me?
So this is,
You know?
where me and plenty people who seem to be walking the same path as differ. They have to do that because they're not going the same place and they don't have access to the same thing we have after this life.
That would the think.
Right? They don't. I tell people that's why they hold on so tight
To the
hate.
belief.
No, not to believe, to hate.
That is it. You see the attachment.
There's no
here?
the different spaces and places that we might have access to based on our vibration here. They don't have access to.
Now hold up.
Their own teachings say that to them. Right? I tell people, you see that kumbaya shit, all of we is not the same.
All right.
We exist in the same realm.
Take a pin in that. And I like how you say that. Because the ancestors revealed that to me the other day too. The reason why we wouldn't do so now and unite is because we have too much attachment to here. We have too much to lose with children, with loved ones. So to break the spell, remember we used to watch a documentary, I think it was Fred Hampton. A revolutionist can have a relationship. Anytime you decide to be a revolutionist, you can't have no relationship. You can't have no attachment. And I think it's and I think again, I know for a fact, it's because of the attachment and we have so much thing to lose why we afraid to break this spell.
But I would have they had to put us in this year.
A
big part of removing we from that land was to do these kind of things, you know, because all you look at it now. Even when they come and you know that everything is African, yes, because I'm African, but we deal with right here, right? Even when they came here and they met the people living here and they see that material, they get thirsty. Now the people didn't put the value to that material that they put in. The material was ceremonial, ritual, and royal. Everybody wasn't trying to get no honka this and honka that and thing. But when you come and see them with it, and the value that they placed on, and look at it, plenty of the things they place value on. If I realize something that it's shiny. I tell all you, no matter how it sounds to you, the life existence after this physical realm, this is the stop for them. That's why plenty ancient cultures you go to, they didn't hold the same attachment and thing that come from them.
No attachment,
You go places that have all kind of thing. And man, they was giving them the goal. But if I didn't get them it fast enough, let me see how we can force them together. There was the man right back to Spain, to Portugal and say, but these people are stupid. They don't know the value of this. They're just giving it to us. That's recorded history, that them. Because, and we stupid because we didn't place that kind of value on it. Now you're listening to the orange head man talk about the mineral resources in other people's place. I tell you, this, breads, I don't even want to say it's obscene. But they say, even if you spend the spaceship man, even if you spend $10 million a day for your life, you can't spend all the money here. The word that here. $10 million a day? I say like I read wrong that typo. But that's what I do.
I just
because
want one. I 1 million alone.
Brother,
I want.
Brother, people, I know see somebody on my WhatsApp do that day. And I love how they wait until all the hype died down for Christmas and people feeding and thing. And they went and feed people. And then people catching the ass.
But that is when you have to give.
Them went and feed people. I feel inspired that kind of way. I feel like, oh, they're lapsing, they ain't doing enough, just from seeing them do that. They didn't post it up or nothing, and they didn't show nobody that the thing. What they show is the preparation and when they reach to give what they give. Right? You worth that kind of money, and the world is run by money. This world is supposed to have no problems.
No.
You understand?
No.
But that's what I tell them again, because everything has to happen for them here in this existence.
Being cater for, and this is the thing. When we talk certain things now, they will find, well, this conversation and pay no money in my pocket. You know,
But that's all it is for them.
all they see it is here. But then now, that's why they will always get stuck in the loop. So it's the same thing in all aspects, even with the music, and everything is one, everything correlating as one. Where Eric William was bright when he told me we watch for this discipline, tolerance, and production. But them three aspects of life alone,
You bad.
you're bad. You're bad. So if
That's
we
why I take
learn
and
that,
I apply that to my business. I wanted to say that the store when I was talking about that friend thing now. That's something I never asked a friend to support me.
I line, but I admit that.
When I tell you never,
I thought that was my first set of thing where I come from.
I never asked none of them to trim them. None of that. You understand? I just went about my business. I said, boy, I'm gonna start a cut here. I like it. Right? Now I had bridge in some school, like my neighbor, who all teach me to trim. That's how we started trim. He trim me, I trim him. And then we go class, and everybody say, what they trim? Who trim? All them I take, all they looking sharp. And we say, well, we just cut one another here. And men start to come. Who is not we friend, Men start to come home by me because them days we started like we go in confirmation class at 3. So we started trim all 10 o'clock in the morning. Because men come in for them days since then I do the appointments. And ask anybody, ask Sean, he's my longest standing client, he will tell you that. He says since then is appointments. And men start to come. I used to trim men for free. You understand? I say, boy, just come. I will cut your hair. Walk with your razor blade. I ain't buying no razor blade, right? Catch him in there for free.
You
That's
walk
what
with something.
And I when men start to say, boy, but this man can really cut. And they start to pay me. And then when they start to pay me now, the work start to talk for itself. Men start to come and say, hey, the man can really trim, boy, try him out. And that's how it became a thing. So that is why he say something the other day and I comment on that he post and he never answer. When he was saying the same thing about friends and family support, and I never thought it would have been the hardest thing. Stop doing it for them. Just do it.
No, that person.
I know.
But I have to always say it because that's what was, and I know it have other people that they will start and they would think that your first set of clientele will come from the people around here.
That's a known fact now.
No, but that also in the music, because it's the same thing with me. They will say, well, Mortel, you could use a bad lyricist, you could do a soca. You know, let me hear a soca now, but then now, for me now, I understand from an early time, my mission is not that. You know, me come to make it jump and whine, I come to make it think. You know, because thinking go be illegal just now. Being able to think for yourself go be illegal.
But Mortel, they go fight it on again, soca. That's not into my head. Yeah, why they go fight it on now? In effect, right? Mortel come at a wicked with him. And you're thinking, so you jumping and waving and then Mortel. Then you started thinking, wait now. Why are you doing this here? In the middle of your thing. You understand? They will say, no, Mortel. We want you again.
Because I know that because this is why I do so and jump in. Because the only space I will get to do it in and stay true to my culture is rap so and calypso. So I know I could bond them out and spit my fire and talk my talk.
In that genre, and it will be accepted.
And that will accept. So I never really look for the boss because I big already. I'm a God, my Lord. So being a God, what I looking for again? What it is I want again then? The only thing I like is doing what I like to do. and being a creator. And that is what God is, a creator.
Yeah.
So I love to create. So me looking for no hype, me looking for the boss.
Yeah.
As bad as I is, then I say, boy, you conceited, know my Lord, and know myself. I want you to know yourself.
Tell me that shit
You
again.
can't come now and feed my ego,
Yeah.
because I know who I is already. So you coming to tell me, boy, more tell you real bad. And I tell you, I know that already. And you watching me like, you conceited.
Yeah.
Know my Lord, I know myself.
No, but you know what going on though? They're not accustomed to people knowing themselves.
That is the thing.
Because look,
too.
I know the thing I know going on in what today. Brother David Mohammed talking thingy. Then we done. Send this brother here. Call my by name and thing and say he doing it and he think and I telling you, I know I doing it. I've been doing it a little while now, thing, but we are get accustomed to based on what we is to people recognizing and shouting it out.
Right. If you don't know your worth, and this is why I love it, Cartel, Jed. Yeah. They had to take Cartel beating them and teaching them right now. When I mean beating them and teaching them, Cartel know he worth. A lot of them, he worth $1 million, but
You're paying it though.
I know my worth. You vex with me because I know my worth. If you ain't know your worth, that's your problem. That has nothing to do with me. So if you want to do so now and sell yourself short or in sell yourself at all, that is your prerogative. But don't look down on a man because he do so. And that is one of the things that I see people like to do. And next lie they like to say is that I don't want validation. I don't need validation. Hypocrite. Everybody want validation. Everybody want to know, well, yo, my food tasting good. You know? Everybody want to know that. Everybody want to know, boy, my haircut come by Karen. Yeah, Karen is the man, boy. Yeah. You know, you want to hear that. By hearing that now, that go enhance you now to evolve yourself.
You know,
and go higher. But don't tell me you ain't want no validation.
But that go back to what I was just saying just now. The reason why plenty people could say it is because they don't get it.
Yes.
So when nobody never tell you something good about you or applaud something that you're doing, you're like, nah, I don't need that, man. The first time I hear it, I always used to tell the story that at time my mother watching me play basketball and I didn't know she was watching me play basketball. And I hear she saying, but Dexter, and she called him and tell my father, but Dexter, the boy can play. Oh my God. Hey, I feel like I could have jumped higher than Jordan. And I was never a jumper. But just to hear my mother say that, you understand? You know, seeing certain things now. And I tell you earlier, I just wonder if the negativity that they surround what we just call ego, if it misplaced.
I think that misplaced very much. Now you need your ego. Your ego is who makes
you don't know you're bad baba.
And even if you're doubting that now, this is what it does say. Self-praising, no praise.
Not me. I don't believe that shit.
What you talking? What you saying? Self-praising, no praise? So how you want me to enhance and keep evolving myself? By me cooking our food. I like to use food always. Or by me making a piece and somebody do so and like that piece and say, and you know African people, we always like to tell you, well, you could have do this, and you could have do that, and you could have tried this.
So true.
And you could have tried that. That African people, right? And by you telling me that, you gave me the inspiration again to do so, all right? If I do it this way, I could try it this way. I could try it that way. Nobody was a song written from a man who tell me he's a nobody. That was, he's a a stage engineer. He used to work Synergy. Everybody know him.
Yeah.
Right?
Calling him.
We ain't go call the name. He
Yeah.
know himself.
Yeah.
And I never forget 98.9, they had a competition and the prize was to open for Elephant Man and Bounty. And I end up coming now and end up winning the competition. So the night now, me and Baba could tell you that story because it's always me and Baba.
Yeah.
And the night now we doing so and I telling the man, you know, Candlelight is one of my songs. I thinking to myself, well, this is my first debut.
Yeah.
And think I want to make it grand.
Yeah.
So I telling the man, I say, well, I don't get people to come with lighters already. One of the song named Candlelight. When the song come, I want you to dim the lights on it. And sick pound watchman tell me, what? He said, well, you can't ask that. You is a nobody, is not you selling the tickets, it's Elephant Man, Marshall, and Bounty. You can't ask nothing. You get obliged, do your thing, my lord, and come off the people's stage. You is nobody. And yeah, that thing rocked me, Jay. Because I saying to myself, this is a big international show. I go in and open for Bounty and Elephant Man, you know. And sick man called me and nobody. I tell him I will write a song called Nobody. And you will hear that song. So sometime again the ancestors set it with the inner vibe. I think it was Rapture Explosion. And he come to do the song, engineer the thing, and he come and nobody mash up. And he was there. And when I come off the stage, I say, remember when they tell me I was a nobody? And instead of the man do something, you know what the man tell me? You see what a little bit of constructive criticism does do? Look at that big tune you come and you get. So this is why I say egos has been misplaced. Because another artist would have take that now.
Motivation.
That was motivation for me. That literally do so and light. All right, cool.
And next man destroy it.
Yeah, that go destroy that man totally. He going and feel like never again. But for me now, cause I used to challenge myself because another thing with African people, you just talk so much, you feel you could do better. Don't tell me that, Karen. Don't tell me you feel, seeing that you just contradict so much, you think you could do better?
Yes.
Mortal will do better. I'll do great. So I used to challenge myself in them type of ways, but this is where the ego now in men does get misplaced. But then again is my perspective and the things that I learn with the life and overstand life. So
We just read Sheldon last comment there. Because as we go around
from it's Saturday night in King of Prussia and Pennsylvania, and wifey wants to go out for a bit, so I got to go somewhere and listen to some rock music. I'm the only Calypsonian here.
Sheldon! Me and Sheldon had to work sometime, boy.
Well, you're here now.
Leave them with a piece of something, a piece of information, a piece of something, you know, that, you know, we feel could help improve the situation and the people in the place.
You see, I mix with a midnight rubber and a Perogonad. A real bookman. I always have my pen and my pad. Plus a bag full of lyrics so heavy it does drag. Because they ain't watching it good, they say they're watching it bad. And it's sad. Things hard now, the crime rate high. While them crime ministers still getting obliged. So don't cry. When things not going your way, ink your finger. It's all you who put them there. So it's time now we had to self-govern ourselves instead of looking out for a handout from somebody else. Because them representatives, they don't care about we. It's who could thieve the most money in the treasury. While they're sitting in the office, stacking the coil, my blood boil. A man gonna get killed for oil. So what? Good for the goose, it's always good for the gander. Pseudo-wisdom exists, but it's crooked the censor. So My advice to the people is no advice. Re-educate all yourself and learn about self-reliance and self-governance. Find a way that all you could create employment and be all your own bosses. A lot of people don't like this man, boy. Renamed Damon Dash.
Huh?
That's it, Damon Dash.
Yeah.
Who always talking about ownership and things. We had to come back to that.
Yeah.
We had to come back to being able to do something and earn. A couple of months ago, all they talk about legacy. What does legacy mean to you? I remember that topic at night, all they had a show, and that was the topic.
Yeah.
What does legacy mean to you? And I think everybody should question that about themselves. What is your legacy? When you leave this realm, what you want people to say after you? What energy you going to leave? You're going to leave a negative energy, or you're going to leave a positive energy, something that other generations could learn from. And I put out that for artists also. Most, because coming from a musical background, I always had to talk to my fellow compadres who in the art form, what legacy all you want to leave, what must be said. Just the other day, my boy Transcend, Jimmy Cliff. What are the legacy Jimmy Cliff leave? What are the legacy that other artists, freedom fighters leave? We're not telling all it to strap up with no bombs and guns, and we ain't talking about that. We're talking about, educating the children, bringing up the children in a right mind state, and bringing up, doing the right thing. I know it's hard sometimes, and I know you had to do wrong to know what is right. As I said, the duality must exist. But as a people, Trinidad and Tobago, we really need to decolonialize the way of thinking. Because if we didn't do that, we will always be in bondage. We will always be a victim of the shit stem. We will always be that. And it's not, and as much as it has talked about, it is not about race. Yes, as we see today, it was always about race.
And they still don't believe it.
And all they still don't believe it. It was always about race. And I had no problems with other people being racist, because I'm a racist. I love my race. Definitely, but I'm not prejudiced.
Don't mix it up.
Don't mix it up.
Truth and facts.
And I live to see Morgan Job words come to pass. For Morgan Job talk about this time here. And they used to burn out Morgan Job, Jed. They used to, when Morgan Job used to tell African people, all they get up, pick up a book, read, re-educate all yourself, and thing. They were burning out Morgan Job. But Sat Maharaj was doing the same thing.
Same thing.
And he people listen to him.
You understand? And he people
And we
listen
could see
to
the
him.
effects of that today.
Oh gosh. So what wrong with we?
And
that we
understand
can't
that is
wake
not
up?
a negative thing. Understand that we just simply saying to us,
Yes.
we have to educate and re-educate ourselves
Re-educate and for we
in a
can
way
grow.
that will benefit us. Because
Yes.
remember, Dr. Oh gosh, as always, Amos Wilson always telling me, yes, we have so much education, we go into school more and everything, but who really benefited? So it can't be that we going for all that education to benefit outside of our community.
Natural.
Yeah? Because one of the things I want to leave them with, how we just live. And I always notice this, boy. Name 3 popular plannings in East Indian communities in Trinidad and Tobago. But while we think about that, we could name about 10 in predominantly African communities in Trinidad and Tobago. Is that your whole attitude, everything will be different. You grew up in a house with a yard. that are neighbors that just talk and not that neighbors that you feel fast. It's a whole different attitude, you know.
Natural.
Oh, well, we needed place to be people. I said, no, we didn't need place. I said they needed to stack votes in town. Because if we spread out the country, there are plenty places in Trinidad that have land that is able to plant and build and sustain.
Exactly.
You understand? What you need when you build a building with 40 apartments in one, and it have 5 of them apartments, people just stuck up on it. They have no way to recreate the self.
Yeah.
They have no way to, you understand? You hear in your neighbor toilet flush. If your neighbor and his wife having a dispute, you hear in every word. So you don't know the personal business.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It brings a certain kind of thing. Then you have the people and them know who in it, but we don't really want to be of it. So we don't let we children mingle and thing. Yeah, we have people having a problem with them because we don't want we children outside and mingling is to school, come inside and think you vex with them or they feel a little better than we. No, we're just trying to come out of this now. Right? But I tell them that it has always been about race.
Always.
Every ethnicity that we come into contact with, none of them had good intentions for us. Right? Some of them piggyback off of others what I was doing. Some of them do the whole other thing. But so, breads, if we do involve ourselves in more money talk,
oh gosh,
we spend talking more.
Exactly. Economics. Economics is a big thing.
I keep telling them,
and they just run away from that, and I do. Like if
money is the root of all evil,
so why God always asking for it?
I ain't even reaching there by the.
Why always asking for that?
I'm not even reaching there by the God, right? I think right now, I think I'm a good person, right?
Yeah.
Tempt me with some money now. Let me see.
Yeah, give me that money.
Drop a 3 million.
Yeah.
A 4 million. To let me really see who I really is. With the money, because I know who I is without it.
And give it in Jesus' name. If you want to.
Right?
Bring it from it too.
Saying that, so we have to.
Economics is a big thing.
We have to do that.
Yeah.
And for all we talk, it's still too much I talk. And I the first person to say we need talk. Karen can tell Israel say that. We need the conversation. But I said, I tell her, I come here because my father's business no longer operate the way it used to where people can come and sit down in the business and talk now. Breads, because I out there and I listen to, what people want to talk about, what interesting. I was like, the things are going on in the world right now. I say, concerned that you watching the eradication of our people on TV every day. The actual eradication. No, I just make it plain. Them can't get my quote-unquote support.
Wow.
They'll get my sympathy because I could never agree with that. But I don't see nobody else marching up and down when things happen to me, right? But I'm watching it and I actually see what's going on. So they have a sympathy because that's not right.
That's not right. That's the kumbaya syndrome.
Right? Yeah, I mean, I know kumbaya
syndrome.
Right?
Yeah,
but we literally, I say, earlier, these are things because we've been so desensitized. I said, that's why down the street, a man get murdered and everybody operating like normal. Breads,
even flaming it and all.
Breads, the one that TikTok, the one that hit me. Let me tell you the one that hit me, right? I was living in El Sicuro. I had to bring my daughter to school in Batara. Till I murdered the night. A little after midnight, so morning. 7:45, I coming up the road. The murder take place in a bar. After 12. 7:45 in the morning when I come to the road, people in the bar drinking. That stay with me. That's how desensitized we is. They ain't even close for a day or nothing. People in the bar drinking.
But look, they asked me more. Tell you feel carnival will still happen. War pending. You think Trinidad will still have carnival? I say, how you mean? I said, Trini, we don't take nothing serious. I said, we want to name a fete. we might call it a Maduro fet and all kind of
Yeah,
thing, or a
yeah.
Benny fet. I say,
Facts.
this is how we is. And it's because we had a sense of we well safe.
See, show close it come.
How safe is safe?
But I tell people, friend, there's nothing like a safe place in the world when it have people that believe because of the color of the skin, even though my own people is. You know who I don't trust?
When the skin is
Black-
a weapon, I think.
No, not just that. No, but black people who will tell me they don't see color.
Of course.
I don't trust them at all because that means you could see or hear a potential plot against your own.
And keep it as secret.
Not just that because now you don't think, and I don't trust no black person. I don't trust white people, so that I don't matter state that. I don't trust the Caucasian. Because while the individual Caucasian might not want to do nothing, I know that when the higher ups make the plans and the orders, them not going to stand up with me.
And that is the thing.
But I'm afraid
that
we
dread.
people who talking that kumbaya thing and who talking about those color and thing, I afraid them.
That dread, that is a weird ism, dread. Is a serious ism. Come in fearing. I going home tonight, me looking for nobody who's not of my color. I actually
Is we own.
had to fear we own, and that of itself showing you how far gone we really is. But again, and this is what it has killed me with too. It has had to come to the goddesses and them. Once the goddesses and them get to know the divine self and get back on the throne, nothing ain't going to change because we watching the boy and them sagging the pants and thing. If a female do so and say, all right, we
You
don't
want no
like
part
that,
of that.
that going and change.
One time, we always say
done
that here.
As the female, as the female say, we don't like that, we don't want that, that going and change. Now we does always say, you know, we can't build a nation without the woman, which is a fact. Now, we see what happening to we sisters and the target we sisters for the agenda. As you turn on TikTok, you turn on Facebook, it's twerking. You're seeing it. So they done already program the sisters already. So automatically now, that is the foundation, the trample with the foundation. So we foundation shaky right now because the sisters and them lost the way. Now we as men could only do so much. The way how it is now when they talk to our sister now, the sister and them feel like they're attacking them. You know, so how to talk to all you? We can't talk to all you without money. Even when we have money, we still can't talk to all you. So what it is all you really want, and this is not for all the sisters because, all right, we say queens, all right? If you go on your research the word queen mean whore. And a lot of them now calling themselves queens.
Yeah, it have neither two distinct queen words. One of the old English queen words.
Mean whore. You know, so we need back. And when we say gods and goddesses, a lot of people have feel God is an entity. God is a title. It's not an entity, it's a title. Like mortal is a title. Christ is a title. So when we say and we call ourselves gods and goddesses, you're batting, you want to kill me, but then you rather call me dog. And a female dog as well. And they love that. They go answer to that one goddess. They look nice. And think they ain't turning wrong. I just call them the B word.
Facebook that I think, she hate to hear man talk like that because all man who talking so is they always on some skull or something.
But then now, who you're saying that to? Because in order to call, one always call another what they think of themselves. I used that quote the other day, right? A dude who tell me he love me. But then now, the book that you're reading showing you that you can't love me because I'm not of your fold. So if I is not of your fold, how could you love me? when the book that you're subscribing to stipulates that once I'm not of your fold, you can't love me as your enemy. You know, so I use that term. One call it another what they think of themselves, because another brother, same brother, call my atheist. I said, so because I have a different perspective of who this consciousness is, you don't like me? Why is that ism so dread? You could learn from me, I could learn from you. We is both the devil, we is both God. But then what make the devil bad?
Mortel, what did I tell them in that? You remember, me and you meet over BBN. When we used to have
The whole,
the Black Conscious group,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And one of the things that I say, remember in them days, boy, Mortel, boy, look here, I still have all the DVDs of the, you know.
I had DVDs home from you too. I still have DVDs.
You know, one thing we sit down and watch, and one thing we discuss something and say, boy, oh, let's talk about one book, boy. Or they find the song mad, or the song like I thinking of all kind of weird things. But because some people beat it into it, I say, first things first, none of is Christian today by all their own volition.
Exactly.
All is Christian today because all their ancestors was forced, murdered, all kind of things, all kind of brutal, nasty thing done to them to accept Christianity, right? That is a fact, right? And the truth that has led to this fact is that where we come from, we have no story that tell you something called an angel come and talk to a woman and she get pregnant. Because all I ask them is, if your 18-year-old daughter come home, you know sign share for you here. It going to cost $90,000 to send she you here. A month after that, she come home and tell you she pregnant, but she never had sex. What you going to do?
Boy, you go and get examination one time.
But you're not going to believe it by a book with a dead white man on 2 pieces of stick. Tell you that. Your son missing. You're searching high and low 3 days. You ain't sleep, you ain't eat. Third day you come home. Son, I'm glad to see you. Where was one boy? Boy, down here, I was down by higher day just breathing and a fish just come and swallow me and I was in the fish stomach for 3 days.
Now, these is the topics why talking about that it has run from.
But you know
But
what?
then now, when you do so now and you ain't talk these topics, then you're bringing up your child again. A man fireball picked me up a day when somebody, I think was Andrew or you that post a post and was calling slavery, something about slavery, but the whole thing was slavery was a choice. And I agree, you know, because the Haitians didn't accept that. The Haitians and them stand up because the Haitians and them overstand that there is no such thing as death. So they overstand that. They overstand that when we do so and stand up for this here now, this going and cause a ripple effect. All right. So when they come around me with them kind of things now, I make the statement and I say yes, slavery was a choice. Because same thing like here, all of us had choices. You could choose to be a barber, you could choose to be this, you could choose to be whatever you want to be within the life. So why we accept that? Why we accept something that was foreign to us that we made for them, right? Is it because of the lack of knowledge? Was it because we wasn't allowed to read, so it hand down from generation that we don't like to read, and we afraid of books because of the trauma of we ancestors? Or was it, or is it because we're so concentrating on material things that it's irrelevant to know about your life and your death? Because to me, knowing about your spirituality is a personal thing, yes, I understand that. But yet still remember your children. So Christmas. More tell you that celebrate Christmas, no. You don't celebrate Christmas. You know what Christmas is? Yeah, I know what Christmas is, but I just only do it for the children. So what you doing? You're perpetuating the same lie into your children who go in turn pass it on to the children and then they go say it harmful. Not knowing the consequences of it. Now I hear we celebrating Thanksgiving.
I knew that.
Now I hear we celebrating Halloween.
Halloween.
And these things, and then we getting now with children into it, not knowing where is the origin of it, you know, and even if they know
I know one said that.
what is the origin,
just to be in it. That I seen plenty of that going on right now.
they say then they have a real phobia for obia. And I suggest you to be practicing obia every day, simply putting hot water in a cup and putting sugar and putting your bush in that tea and mixing that mixture.
I study science.
That's science. That is obia. You're getting up, you're brushing your teeth every day. That is a ritual. You practicing, but is again the missed out information that the feed we not having the knowledge and not wanting to know, which again is a choice again that people make not to know these things. Because I could vouch and say sometimes knowledge does be a burden.
Yeah, it is.
Knowing so much things does be a burden. You know, and trying to expunge it to other people.
Yeah, that's why I
they
tell
don't
myself
like
these
it.
days, boy, motel, boy.
Mhm.
I think because you know, say about the holidays and the this and the that, all they partake in Thanksgiving, we show you how nasty
A
this
whole
thing called
genocide,
Thanksgiving is, right?
yeah.
Then Halloween, all Hallows Eve, we show you that, right?
Mhm.
But they take another thing, or they buying costume and dressed up and thing. Today I went an Orisha festival for the ancestors.
Mhm.
We had the Gungun masquerades. You could look up on YouTube and see is you know, in people in trance and masquerade and thing,
I
drumming and thing for them
understand
and thing.
that, yeah.
Right? And dancing and thing, and then there's come and give messages. And, well, they want no part of that.
Because they
But
make
you could
feel
dress up in monster outfit and go party and thing or send out your children and all kind of thing, and I tell them all there. I not even gain, you know, I not even reaching there halfway, even though I was really trying to do reach halfway certain things. Some people, I call it dedicated ignorance. I just my term for it until I find a better way to put it. Dedicated ignorance. You are dedicated to being so ignorant.
Dedicated
Because
ignorance.
mortality, watch when you're scrolling, it real hard right now.
That's a
If
big
you is
chunk.
my friend or mortal friend or Karen friend, the algorithm is working hard for you to not see someone that kind of information. That's how I know. The same thing with my business. I know plenty of see my business post. And always just pass it straight. The same thing when I'm thinking, you see me post Thanksgiving or so. You understand? But no, because the majority of people do it, and that's one of the big problems in the world today too.
But how did I dress it up to get to have an excuse why it is good to do it now? All right, we ain't celebrating that, but we're celebrating the coming together of the family.
When?
Yo, the origin is still the origin. It is a bad thing. No matter how you dress it up, it's still bad. So why you still doing it? Oh, now, well, this is the time all the family does get to see one another. Why? That was all the choice. So the family can come together on a regular basis. So I had to wait 11 months before I clean out my house. 11 months I had to wait before I could give my whole house a general. Change curtain and bake and thing. I had to wait for December to bake.
I'm in line to tell all you. I as somebody who's take part in other kind of rituals, I love that ritual. But as I get a little older, I find like for the last 3-4 years, it didn't hit me the way it is. It is hit me. Still do my entire cleaning. Bear in mind, you can't come by me and find my dirty.
Yeah.
You know, as a bachelor, I used to work for.
Of course, yeah.
But you can't come by me and find by me dirty.
Yes,
And I just like that energy because I tell people, like, all I know is we just power everything. I say, even before we go by Christmas, let's go outside on a Sunday when none of we know outside. Watch how quiet and peaceful and calm the places be. Monday morning, when we had to flood out on the roads and thing, with all we expectations and we worry and everything, the places get a whole different vibe. But Sunday, when we calm, the place is we just power everything. So same thing for Christmas. We just power it. We expected it because we believe somebody was born that day that we're not supposedly save we. We have a whole different energy. And it's a whole different thing. I say is we powering it now. I say imagine if we get Shango and Obatala and
Gosh,
and
oh
Eshu.
gosh.
That kind of energy.
If we come back, and that's something, we own all traditions, Jed. All you're running from yourself, you're running from yourself. And yo, I just challenge the ancestors, you know. I have a way I just challenge them, and these are why I just challenge them. And I just never win. Never. Every time I just lose. Every time. I go get our vibes and our vibes will tell me, don't go by Karen. Right? The vibes will be, don't go by Karen. And I will say, why not to go by Karen? Because I just question myself, right? Because yourself is right.
Yeah.
So I questioned myself, why you don't want me to go by Karen? I want to go by Karen. Why you don't want me to go by Karen? I going by Karen. Now I'm going against the inner self. Right? Because the inner self tell me, don't go by Karen. So I will go by Karen. And when I reach by Karen, I lost my wallet. Or I do so I get in an accident.
Yeah.
And then that happened to me at time I get locked up for one night. And I did ask the question, I wonder how jail is, boy. How a man could survive in that jail cell. And Jay, the next day, I get the whole judgment experience. Me and them friends get away, I buy a 10-piece. My cousin come for me. Motel, let me go on the beach. Yeah, man. Go on the beach and thing. We get away, my head hot. I buy a 10-piece, we go on. When we go into the beach, a man, hold on, a man pass and tell me, if all you have anything on all here, get rid of it. The ancestors come and send a messenger and tell me, if you have anything on all here, get rid of it. Before the roadblock.
Yeah.
My cousin now who driving, he said, Marlon, you have anything on here? I said, nah. Because I want my cousin to panic neither.
Yeah.
I am a little 10-piece.
Yeah.
I tell my cousin nothing. While I trying to hide the 10-piece now is because an officer watching me trying to hide the 10-piece. In the car, you know. Before I leave, the voice tell me, don't go with nothing. It's like carrying beach to the sand, carrying sand to the beach.
Yeah.
You can get a day.
Yeah.
But I want to secure myself.
Yeah.
And ain't listen to the voice and still buy some. Boom now, pull up. Police stop the car. Karen, as I do so and come out the car. The weed fall right in front of the man. Right in front of the man, the weed fall. You say, I hear him boy, boy, we catch one today. Roadblock, you know. Do so now. Carry me in the back of the Jeep. So I say now in the back of the Jeep, and I ball, Olodo Mare. Wait till I do to deserve this. And then I remember the question I asked. One of the officers come around and say, why it is something you do? Why is not something you didn't do? And that leave me thinking. Then I say, I was just through the week, I get the message already, Karen. Do so I go on in the cell. When I go on in the cell, they put me in the cell, you will laugh with two men. One of the dude in the cell named Jesus, my Lord. An Indian. Why they call him Jesus? He had the head in a Marvin Gaye. When sick man take off the head the hat, and he had dropped. The man looked just like the European Jesus. I said, but where is this one, boy?
Yeah.
They now in the cell now, and I did it. The officer now, like he's our Risha. So he checking up on me right through. Hungry, pull me upstairs. He said that before, let them process you, because if they ain't process you, we'll stay in here for days and blah, blah, blah. But the dude hammer back is like, the ancestors wanted to teach me a lesson. Karen, I do so now. The man carry me upstairs, he give me a roti, he tell me sleep on this bed. I ain't even sleep in the cell. Sleep on the bed, I sleep on the bed, he process me everything. The next day I don't go to court. He tell me, say this and say that. Don't say this and don't say that. And that is exactly what I do, Karen boy. When I do so now and the magistrate see me, she say, I know your face, you know. Your face looking familiar. You just do rap so? I say, yeah. That time I had Afraid was running on Second Stage, was running and Afraid, and she asked me, she said, what you doing here? I ain't seeing you, it's not no criminal, it's not no record here. She said, leave my court and don't come back. Just so. One of the things the man tell me is I apologize to the police because I get on real bad too. Because I telling them I know they like to beat. So I say, oh, they don't hit me. I go in willingly. Don't hit me, and they ain't hit me and thing. When I come out of the whole scenario now, and thing, I go back and went and look for that officer boy and bless him with a calabash. When I bless him with the calabash, he say, you know, the ancestors just wanted to teach you that lesson. I say, yeah, because I asked to get the experience. And after that experience, you know, I nearly get locked up 2 days after again.
Serious.
Because the dude, the same Jesus said, once you come in here, you just come back, you know. So make sure when you reach out, you bathe in your blue soap and your lime and your thing and you burn your clothes. Okay, next 2 days again, Jed, I nearly get locked up again. And then I laugh because I disobedient. And that is how I was. So that is why I don't be telling people the inner voice that has been talking to you, Jed. Listen to that voice, because
We just call it all kind of thing, but
all kind of thing.
Ori,
All
yourself
kind of thing.
but brother.
You see that inner voice? If you listen to that inner voice, got plenty traumas, plenty things we could get away from as a people, boy. But we just don't know how to stay still and listen to that voice. And it take me years to master it. But just like you say, it's something you had to build. It don't come overnight. It's something that you had to build. But you have to go through the darkness in order to walk in the light.
True.
You can't go through it just so.
You know, you wrap up here, because my bamsi starting to camp up on me now, but
Pause.
you see, what's
That the new talk now. That the new youngin talk. Pause. You can't say them things.
You see that go through the darkness in order to come in the light and thing. It's something that I struggled with for a long time.
Yeah.
Because two things. It's either you find you struggle long enough, or you find you shouldn't have struggle at all. Right? And I struggle with it because you wonder, like, so you get sent here to struggle. But as our Orisha devotee, one of the teachings is you didn't get sent here, brother. You chose to come here.
Natural.
And before you came here,
you make a
you
pact.
chose this destiny.
Yes.
You choose to be a Baba thing. You choose this.
You choose this.
Right? You even choose your mother and your father.
Yes.
But it's experiences you're coming to have now. So some might sound weird, but you might have never had an experience like that. You never experienced what it is to die at 15. Because every time you come here, even till 70, 80, 90, right? And it is some weird. But when you look at some of the things, it's the only thing that makes sense. We choose this destiny. We're telling children, we're telling people children didn't have a choice. No. They chose to come here. And when I listen to that theory, I realized that is why it has certain children, no matter what, they're so close with the parents now. Because I always say, and I know, I accept, I was told this recently, and I accept it is me. Right? I look at people's relationship with the parents and wish I had that with mine. Not that we have a bad relationship, but again, you're judging by what you're seeing on the other side now. Right? The communication, the always seeing, the always thing now. No, but a day I used to talk to my mother a couple times for the week. Ting. I might go a little 2 weeks or 3 weeks without talking to my father, and then one we go pick up the phone. And the next one, boy, no, when I call you, you call me, or vice versa, right? But I just wonder what it's like to have that kind of closeness now. Or maybe I come here to experience this.
But I go tell you something funny. Me and my mom was always close. But me and my mom closer now that she transcend. Because every time I do so now and ponder in a question that if she was here, I would have asked her if she was here in the flesh. When I'm ready to see her and someone she has come in my astral travels, and just where I wanted the answer, or just where I was asking myself, she will come and answer it. And every time she come in my astral travels, I always there's questions she on certain things. Why you did this and why you didn't do this and why, and she will explain to me why she did that, so I go have a more clear conscience of why this is so and why that is so. And there's another thing that they take away from us, because they give you this false information that when you're dead, you're done. How could you
But
kill
no, it's not
anything?
false, Mortel. It is not false. It goes back to what I was saying just now. When them dead, them done.
Well, yeah.
And that is it right there.
Try to talk to
Whatever
me,
they want,
right
what they want
through.
teach you. How they want teach you where nothing is. There's just a brick wall and you drop down. It's nothing for them. Them can't teach you what them do. No school at all. What school at all them after that?
Exactly.
When they tell you heaven, exactly what is heaven? Tell me something about it. Nothing at all. But as I wish at Ep20, we could go and break down the spaces and places where you will go to. You understand? You know, I can only tell you could tell me something like shit or whatever. But we could go into that. You understand? They can't, because, and everybody who have it, they just get all kind of names and then label it as all kind of thing.
And this is what has caused the whole misinformation to happen, because they will try to dress it up in all kind of ways when it is that. Is a mic, is a microphone. You know, and the microphone is to record.
We know nothing about our pause.
You know, it's like what are trying to hide. Why it just can't be that? What are trying to hide?
Because that is not, again, I love them terms I get in my early days. Spirituality, natural nature. I love that phrase. The Caucasian natural nature is war, violence.
And that is a fact.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Because the evidence
It have no way you could show us where they went and live in peace with people.
No way.
Right? That is the natural nature. Most of the other people that they went and meet, the natural nature was welcoming. You ever, we don't talk about that. You have a holiday celebrating you. Why feel slaughter them people? Not because you're smarter than them or nothing, but they welcome you. They welcome you and say, yes, come. Are you hungry? Are you starving? Come. And what will they do? Will they slaughter them? Because that is what they'll do. All they was doing, all they self that, you know. I tell people, everything with we tribal. The greatest tribal war the world has ever seen is World War II. Because World War II was a group of white people versus the next group of white people that they get other people involved in.
Yeah.
You look at that. But that's what it was. When the different tribes, I don't like tribes, when the different nations in what we call in America today was fighting, they wasn't killing 6 million people. When the different nations in Africa was fighting, they wasn't doing that. When different nations in China was fighting, they wasn't doing that. In India, the same thing. But all year. And oh my goodness, all just creating more and more destructive devices.
That is a fact too.
More and more destructive devices. Not one always like, yo, going on spend the next 10 years
Healing people
developing
from AIDS and
an engine for cars that don't need no fuel. So when you buy a car, it could almost be a lifetime purchase.
they kill the man who invent that.
Yeah.
They kill the man
More than
who
one.
Yeah, more than one. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? And that's why I would always tell them, I said, then all come back to all that business. And no, I said, that is all in natural nature because all they place value on them things.
Yeah.
You know, one story I hear that really catch me, right? That I say, if I used to buy a European car, as much as I find most of the vehicles ugly, I'll buy one. Volvo.
Volvo?
That them,
Safest car in Europe.
not just that. Them invent the seatbelt and didn't patent it so that everybody could use it and not have to pay.
I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
Whereas that shows commitment to your humankind if you feel all that we human.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what it is do, you patent it. And
Yeah.
imagine without patent, cars would have been a luxury and it would have been even more expensive than it is today.
Yeah, definitely.
If you had to, because every time you make a seat belt, you have to pay Volvo.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Definitely.
That's a big thing. Right? So we went to Ireland, we went to a long day.
Yeah.
By the way, there's always vibes. Right? It's a new calendar year. We just went out of one drinking season. Straight into another drinking season.
That's why Trinidad sweet, boy.
Right? I just want to
Trinidad
tell the
sweet.
people, don't drink and drive. It's real cliche. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive tired. Stay by the fit. With the cleaning up and everything, sleep in your car. Right? The next thing that becoming more and more agitating to me is that watching people driving and texting. It become I crossing the road. The first week school closed with my daughter. Right by St. George's. No, school didn't close. That was some days before school closed. One of them days she did not know school, so she going. We crossing this girl coming across 10th Street. So on top of the fact that you're texting and driving, you're coming across by a school prime time when school train crossing and thing. I watched that woman look up, see me, and I know in she mind she done estimating that because I see the car coming, I go trying to run across the road, but I stop. I stop. Watch we and put back down she head. Now that look up, it didn't register in we. When she reach where we is, like it hit she because I tell her we move. And I've on a bright color thing now. And she just can't think, and the phone fly out she hand. I'm not reacting that way, sir. And all the, I feel I'm more comfortable with taking a phone call than.
But they have a technology for that now.
No,
you
what
don't have your phone in your hand no more.
The text to speech?
No.
Speech to text? What?
Yeah, well, even that and all. Where you
My
get
brother-
a call, you could talk without even.
Yeah, but my brother, it's not so important, boy.
Yeah.
That split second, look. But I telling you that I coming from the day when I went and dropped something for Jason and with Co. Jump in the maxi. A maxi, 20-something people on the bus shoot, boy. I, by the seat by the door, a big maxi. So I seen straight to he on that side of me. My boy driving, manual, This hand, 100% occupied. I watch it on WhatsApp. I can't read it from the distance. But I watch him on WhatsApp and I watch him. And he no conductor. So hey. Ring the bell here. Where you come from? Pick it back. He didn't even pull off. Pick it back up. Show up in here first. I said, drive. Can't go in the hospital, you know. You understand? But you know what there is no? I just say that there's no. Every driver I confront on that. Me tell you don't text on the phone while driving. As I say something, I say drive. Me can't spend no time in the hospital. No. As I say that,
To know what time
he
it
put on the
is.
phone.
Hmm.
You understand? All of that real dangerous, boy. Because I telling you, I be walking in the road. I would leave here and reach by that corner and can't tell you nothing that happened between here and the corner and on the phone.
Hmm.
And I walk in.
Pilot.
You hear what I telling you?
Hmm.
That's scary to me, boy. So I really try my best now. Especially when I walk in with my daughter. Don't even pull out the phone. Unless I get a phone. King, I check.
Yeah,
Whereas I'm
but
telling you, I use this example because I'm telling you I was going by Makimba, by Baba Makimba. I don't know, and first ain't thinking properly. Going on here shorter. I go down your street and go back to back. You understand? I reach by the next corner. And when I get I can't tell you how I reach there, boy. I can't tell you what car pass. Who are passing the road. And this was recent. This not a long time ago. I'm talking about today's. He had something in the yard in December or late November. Yeah, I said there.
Oh, God, I the word right
that?
there. Paralysis.
Yeah, so all let me be a little more aware of that. Because besides endangering people life, we could lose. You know, you as a person driving could endanger your own life too. Now, so don't drink and drive. Don't drive tired. And let me see that texting while you're driving. Let me put a rest to that. Yeah? So let me safe, my brother. You know, this is not the last time. Definitely. Not the last time. All the best all year for the new calendar year. Love is our action word. Support is our action word. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Blessings, my brother.
I see.
We start the first one for the new year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Yeah, oh God. We get them 3 hours.